Hi, this is Casey with Biking and Dragons.
And Erik with Biking and Dragons.
Today we have a few guests with us we encountered on the road. Most of them are heading down to Argentina, just like us. We'll see, maybe we'll stick together with them. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Paul, from Germany. I'm playing High Elf Cleric, Knowledge Cleric,
Nice.
and my name is Meleth Eru, which means God's love.
Lovely.
My name's Lee. I'm from the United States, Washington State to be specific. I'm playing I don't know what order this goes in, but a bard dwarf charlatan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Named Grumbow Crazy Legs.
And Erik, we know you're playing.
Human warlock named TJ Smallbottoms.
Yep.
And my name's Noe, I'm from France, and I'm playing Orc Rogue. And my name in the game is Kratour.
Alrighty. So let me explain to you guys where we left off with TJ the Warlock. He had been tromping through the woods on his way to a big city when he stumbled upon a party of dwarves that were basically having a big Christmas party in the middle of the woods at some abandoned ruins. And they invited him to take part in some games, caber toss, an obstacle course, drinking contest, stuff like that. Good old-fashioned dwarven revelry. Well, that's all said and done. He actually won the contest.
Woo! Yuleblot!
They gave him a little lockbox with a fancy prize and some gold for winning. And you guys have strolled in together. Maybe you guys met each other on the road heading south. Something like that.
Sounds fitting.
Yeah. And you guys have rolled into their camp, their little party camp, right after TJ here has won his contest. So this is where we start playing. So you guys tell me what you want to do. I'll tell you how it works.
Have been waiting since last time. I won a lockbox with a prize in it, and I haven't opened it. I was waiting for the second episode to open it. So I'd like to open the lockbox now. I assume I have the key.
Yeah, they give you a key with it too. It's like big fancy ornamental key.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's open it. Let's see what's inside.
Okay, you open the lockbox, and you saw the picture before. I can bring it up again if you want to look at it again.
Yeah. Let's see it.
And
So this is an item one of our donors.
one of our donors
Patreon
made.
was allowed to design.
Oops,
Okay,
it
cool.
just zoomed in for some reason.
That's all right. So one of our donors on Patreon designed that item
All right.
for us to find.
And
wow.
so it's made of silver,
Ooh.
and those are like blue gems at the top of it. There's 4 blue gems and like a wrapped leather handle to it. And the bottom of it looks like it has a little lid that pops open.
Okay. I'm going to pop that sucker open.
Okay, you pop it open, and inside of it is just a clean, empty silver tube.
So the inside, so there's nothing in the tube.
Nothing in the tube.
And I've got it. Okay. Cool. Well, let's, can I do like an Arcana check?
You
See
sure
if
can.
I know anything
Yeah.
about it? All right, cool. I'm going to roll Arcana. 16 plus 1, so 17.
Yeah, you can tell this is some kind of device that stores magic. You're not exactly sure how it works. You think you'd have to take a couple of days fiddling with it to really get the gist of it.
Okay.
But the tube on the inside of it is exactly the size of a spell scroll. So you would
That's
think
what
that spell scroll will probably go in there.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right,
right.
awesome.
So he's basically in his little champion's tent that they gave him for the night off.
Mm-hmm. I got my own tent.
It's near dusk. You guys, however, are just rolling in, and there's about 100 dwarves just milling about in various states of drunkenness, celebrating their most famous holiday, Yuleblot, which is basically the end of the year. Everyone gets together, exchanges gifts, stuff like that.
It's like the Yule Ball in Harry Potter.
Sort of, but I looked it up. It's an actual dwarven holiday, apparently, from some book or something.
All right.
So,
Cool.
Are
Yeah.
we coming in together or separately just at the same time?
what's your preference? You guys would probably be together at the very least. I
Okay.
don't know if you'd...
But I'm a dwarf, so I might already be there.
Oh, yeah, you could already be there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to be there celebrating?
Yeah, I'm there like hitting on the dwarf ladies.
Yeah, the beautiful bearded dwarf ladies.
Yeah,
so that
man.
means you witnessed his entire domination of all these dwarven games.
I barely won. At the end, I pulled ahead.
At the very end, you barely,
I barely won.
There was a couple of the games you did really good in. All right. So, yeah, you two. Character names.
Oh,
How do you say that again?
Meleth Eru.
I'm just going to call you Melith
Gratur.
and Gratur. You guys are rolling in together. What are you doing?
First I tell him,
You're in some ruins of what looks like an old abandoned mine kind of.
well, we were looking for a place to sleep, I suppose.
Yep.
Or whatever.
It's in your
First I
desk.
tell him, of course, we found some shitty dwarfs. Of everything we could have found, dwarfs.
Do you say that out loud?
I say that to him, we are still a little bit away.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna sleep close to them. I'll look around if there's a place I can camp.
I mean, you
but-
can camp outside of their camp,
Yeah.
but you'll think it'd be a lot safer, in
think
numbers.
so.
Because you're in the wilderness. There's monsters running around, all sorts of stuff.
And they
But
have
God protects me.
That's your god could protect you. That's a
I
possibility.
know he does.
All right. Well, it's up to you guys. What you
I
do.
will grab a beer first.
So you're just gonna walk into the camp and grab a beer?
Yeah.
Sure. So you go up. There's a bartender there, and you go up to grab a beer, and he says, "Well, that's 1 gold."
1 gold.
Yeah, 1 gold.
You saw me grabbing the beer?
Yeah, it's just one. So picture a fair kind of, or a carnival kind of setting. There's one booth with bartenders, and they're selling ale there.
1 gold and I have 10 gold, so maybe not.
You're poor.
You're about 5 days from the next town, you think? So
Yeah. 1 copper piece, you said?
you have copper pieces? I think you got 10 gold coins there. This is like walking into a supermarket with 500 pesos, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, well, no beer tonight.
no beer tonight." Okay.
Yeah, you're working.
Well, I kind of feel alone and follow my friend just to protect him
Okay.
from the evilish dwarfs.
All right. And you are.
I am Grumbow Crazy Legs,
What are you doing?
and
You're
I
probably
am,
already wasted.
You're
I'm,
probably-
I'm already drinking a beer,
Yeah.
and I'm walking around, and I kind of bump into. What's your name?
Gratur.
Gratur. And I bump into him, and I say, "Hey, man, watch where you're going."
And then you would notice that he's an orc, and that would be very unusual and startling to you. It'd be
Yeah.
most people would think of him more as a creature than a person. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So
He's probably being regarded with suspicion by
Yeah.
a great number of people.
So I start to kind of get angry at him, and I'm like, "I almost spilled my beer. What's up, man? Why are you in my way?"
Didn't saw you, sorry.
And I kind of... So, can I respond?
yeah, this is
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons. You can do whatever you
Oh,
want.
cool. So then, so
Yeah, no, you can't.
I'm just like, ugh, God, orcs, always getting in my way.
Can I grab the beer of the dwarf and drink it?
You can attempt to. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Would you
can-
like to do that?
Yeah.
So basically, what you're both going to do here is you're both going to roll 1d20. You want to hand him a d20
There you go.
Okay, that's
and add your strength or dexterity modifier.
+3.
0.
Yep. Yep.
You roll it.
Oh,
man.
actually, your strength modifier would be a -2.
So you might want dexterity. Like if you're trying to dodge it, or you're just trying to hang on to your cup.
Wait, what's my dexterity
Well,
modifier
are you
then?
already
Your dexterity
drunk?
modifier is still a 0.
Okay, but
So
that's
it's-
better.
I think
A
that's-
10, yeah, that's better. So your end up roll will be higher.
So
So
if
because
I use dexterity, I'll be trying to, like, dodge him?
Yeah,
Right.
dodge his
Okay,
grasp,
cool.
yeah.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, and this guy rolled a 1 over here.
So I missed it.
So he hits your mug with his hand, and it just falls out of your hand and splashes on the ground.
Hey, buddy, you better buy me another beer, or else we're gonna have some problems. And there's like 20 dwarves backing me
Yeah.
up right now.
yeah.
Yeah, it kind of like went from like a party atmosphere to like everybody's like just kind of watching what's happening now.
Orc just showed up.
Or just start
slapping
smacking beers out of people's hands. What are you gonna do?
Well, since I'm not that dumb, maybe I'm gonna pay for a beer.
All right.
Okay. So you're the bartender says that's 2 gold.
Or it was 1 just before.
That was before you knocked a beer out of my friend's hand.
It was not on purpose.
That's 2 gold.
The price is written down there. It's 1 gold.
Why don't you roll a persuasion check and see
7
plus
2.
2, so 8. He says
7 plus 2 is 9.
so. Oh, sorry. No excuse for that at all. So, it says, okay, I'll give it to you for 1 gold, but if I see you do anything else out of the ordinary here, me and my friends are gonna kick your ass.
Okay, so I pay him 1 gold and...
And he pours you another drink.
Okay.
Dude, I love sound effects so much.
While all that shit happened, I was going to him, but then I saw him starting kind of a fight with a dwarf. So I looked around and saw a nice tent and decided to go there because it looked halfway clean.
Yeah, okay. So this half elf just walks.
I'm a full elf. I'm a high elf.
Sorry, high elf.
Oh, whoa!
This high elf just opens the door to your yurt and just walks straight in, Eric.
Hello. Well, finally, a halfly decent creature.
Well met, friend.
You regard a human in front of you. What are you wearing, Eric? Oh, your Yuleblot clothing.
Oh yeah,
He's wearing
so
festive clothing for this holiday.
last session I bought like an American tourist would buy. Like I bought, so the colors are crimson and yellow,
Crimson
right?
and yellow, yeah.
So I bought bright winter crimson yellow boots. I've got a scarf. I've got the little bell. So like I went to the fair and I bought everything. So I'm like
Nice.
decked out, and the dwarves love it. They're totally on board with me being like crazy. Just
I
the
take
equivalent
it-
of wearing like
Yeah.
American flag everything.
Oh,
It's
wow.
basically the
Yeah.
equivalent, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I take
Too
it back and I
much,
say, well, oh.
What are you doing in my tent, man?
Well, I'm looking for a place to sleep,
All right.
and I can't sleep out there with the filth. This was looking halfway decent, and I was thinking I could sleep in here.
What do you mean the filth?
The dwarves.
The dwarves? They're not filth. I think you should leave.
I don't think so.
I think you should leave right now. I think you should get the hell out of my tent, man.
I think the god Ilmater, who's with all of us, wants me to sleep here, and wants you to let me sleep here,
The god.
as
oh,
you're
the
one
same-
of his lovely servants.
The same god who takes the suffering of his suffering of all his followers upon himself.
Yes.
Believes that
just about
his
this time-
followers should do the same.
You guys hear a terrible scream from outside the tent. You guys standing out by the bar hear it coming from the other side of the camp. Sounds like an old man screaming. Exactly like that.
All right.
Is
well,
anyone looking?
Everyone's looking. Yeah. Whoa.
Well-
Yeah.
Can I grab a beer?
Give me a sleight of hand check. And give me advantage because everyone is... So you get to
So-
roll 2 times and pick the higher die.
15.
plus.
So 15 plus sleight of
3.
hand. So 18. Yeah, everyone looks and you just grab a beer. Are you trying to down that really quick? Okay, give me a constitution check.
9
plus
plus 3.
3? Yeah, that's no problem. You just chug that beer really fast and put it back on the counter. Nobody notices.
All right. Well, screw this weird intruder in my tent. This.
He's not saying that out loud. So he's saying
Yeah.
it to me.
So I'm gonna leave the tent. I'm gonna go find out what this scream's all about.
Sure.
I take a seat.
You take a seat in the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
And you have no interest for what's going on.
You recognize the voice as the caravan leader who set up this party as the guy that's screaming. So the guy that's putting on this awesome party is the one screaming from the other side of the camp. Sounds like grief.
So I downed my beer quickly
Uh-huh.
since I just bought another one, and I run over and I see what's going on.
Okay, cool. When you get over there, you find Yerad Longbelt is the guy's name. Super fat dwarf. He calls himself Longbelt because he wears a really long belt. And he's just going from tent to tent, flipping them open, like flinging the doors open to the tents, screaming, "Where's my baby boy? Where's my baby boy?"
I'm gonna run up to him and kind of ask what's like, "Hey, Longbelt, what's going on?
Am
What
I there
happened
too?
to your baby
Yeah, you're there.
boy?"
Okay, I'm asking him. Is it J-Rad? Is it Not Run?
It's Not Run.
Not Run's missing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not Run is his disabled, missing a leg, has a hunchback son. So.
Jesus.
Yeah, he kind of got dealt a bad hand, but he's a really upbeat boy.
Yerad's pride and joy.
Sounds like a gnome dwarf to me, actually.
Oh, man.
Really in character.
He said not Run always goes to bed when the sun goes down. Went down 30 minutes ago. He is not in his tent.
So,
I'm gonna go around and start asking the guards on the perimeter if they've seen anything.
Oh yeah, the first one you asked say, "Oh, we all know not to let Not Run leave the camp."
But did you see
Yeah.
anything else suspicious?
The one you're talking to? No, he hasn't.
Okay.
Read it. Yeah,
Is there a captain of the guard I can talk to?
yeah, that
Okay.
would be Jerad.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go try and find Jerad,
Yeah.
who's Not Run's brother, by the way.
He's beside himself right now, like
Yeah,
freaking out.
Okay. Well,
so I'm gonna be talking to Yerand. Was his name?
Yerad.
Yerad.
Longbelt. Yeah.
I'm
Yerad
gonna say
and Jerad. Yeah.
maybe he's drinking a beer. Maybe he met a nice woman, a nice woman dwarf.
He grabs you by the scruff of the shirt and says, "This is Not Run we're talking about. I love him very much, but don't act like he could pick up anybody around here, okay?
Damn.
He can barely even drink a single beer. All right?
yeah, I watched.
We have to find Not Run.
All right, I'm gonna go around and hit up the guards on the perimeter of the whole
Okay.
festival. And
So you're asking them all.
Yeah.
The word is already spread at this point,
yeah.
and they don't want to leave their posts in case there's something that happens, but none of them have seen anything. But if you guys want to give me like investigation checks, so you roll a d20.
Can I
just go to him and ask, "Hey, little boy, what's happening there?"
Yeah, you can.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I say to him, "Now's not the time."
Nice.
Can I have a look inside the tent? What's there?
What's inside the tent?
Yeah.
It's you can tell it's set up more like a hotel room because it's like a temporary thing. It's just like a really nice bed, silk sheets, some nice tapestries hanging on the inside. It's like a Mongolian, like a yurt, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a rigid tent.
I also want to tell Yerad that I saw an orc and a high elf who were not really among
His face
the
just
dwarf
turns
party.
red immediately before you finish talking, and he says, Where were they?"
And I say, "Well, one of them the orc knocked the beer out of my hand, and the high elf was standing by as if he was better than everybody else. This was in the beer tent, and then
He
I
just
think
turns around while you're still talking. So you hear him talking about fucking elves, and
But then I yell after him, "Yerad, I think I saw him go into the champion's tent."
and he like stops and he's like trying to decide which way he's gonna go, and then he turns into the champion's tent, and this giant fat dwarf just flings the door open and just charges straight up to you and tries to grab you by the shirt. So how are you gonna respond to this?
I say, stop.
He grabs you by the shirt and he starts shaking you, demanding.
Wait. Are you gonna say stop or are you gonna command to stop?
No, I'm just saying stop.
Okay.
Yeah, he grabs you by the shirt unless you're trying to stop him.
Well, what options do I have? I let him grab
You
me.
yeah.
I'm surprised that he
says-
dares to touch me.
And he says, "Where is my son?" And he's like looking up at you because you're like 2 feet tall over him. "Where is my son?"
Since I saw, like, I
Yeah,
heard
you-
you telling that the
Uh-huh.
elf is going there, so I just follow him running, and
Yeah,
like,
you come in right behind him then.
like he's kind of my people. I don't like him as a friend, but I will die for him anyway. So I
mine,
just
right?
grab the dwarf and like,
Okay, so give me a contested strength roll.
Ooh,
So
he gets to act like one size larger when pushing, pulling, moving.
because he's an orc.
Yeah.
Sweet. So
which is
14?
for I'm just gonna say we'll do it
14
even for a
plus
grapple.
strength.
Yeah, you beat him anyway. So you pull him off.
and calm down, old man.
You're trying to.
Old dwarf. He's old?
Yeah.
He is old.
Okay.
Are you trying to actually calm him, or you?
Just like, yeah.
Okay.
Don't be...
Give me a persuasion check. 15.
15.
He's kind of you're bigger than he is, you know what I mean? So he's kind of taken aback by it, and like kind of takes himself together, and he says, "My son's missing, and you two are the only new ones here."
That doesn't explain how you dare touch me like that. I'm a cleric of Ilmater.
I don't give a damn about Ilmater right now. I need to find my son.
Well, if you would give a damn about Ilmater, he would help you find your fucking son.
Are you trying to persuade him of that?
Can I
And who's
take
your...
the fucking off? I didn't say the fucking.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
yeah, I tried to persuade him.
So you can try. You can either intimidate him or persuade him. Which way you want to go? Because there's the preacher that's the hellfire and brimstone that
Persuasion's
scares
one.
people into praying to Jesus.
Well,
And
I
there's the
should
one-
persuade him because there I have 1 and the other one I have -1.
Okay, so
So what do I take?
roll this one d20, and then you add your modifier, your number to it.
No, plus 1.
Oh, just +1. Okay.
So 12. He says, "I have my own gods that I pray to.
Well,
If
then-
you didn't do something to my son, will you at least help me find him?"
I did not, but I shall help you.
Okay.
Who's your son?
Not run. Because he can't run.
Oh.
He has a peg leg.
Okay,
I
so...
didn't get that.
That is interesting. How did that happen?
Yeah,
Now is not the time!
I'm quite sure he's not very far from
Yeah.
I chuckle and give him a clap on the back.
Okay.
Oh, man.
He says, just help them search the camp, see if you can find some evidence of what happened to him.
I'm going to use some common sense. We're in what is an old abandoned mine.
Yeah.
So this is the dwarves' like birthright area. This is their old like homestead. It used to be a malachite mine, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it ran out, so they moved and joined another larger clan to do some other mining. But it's a mine. I believe there's some kind of underground portion to this mine. So I'm going to try and find like the old mine entrance, like the main one.
Sure.
And see if there's any doors open or evidence of anything coming out from the underground part of
Okay,
the mine.
yeah, sure. Just from walking around the camp the previous day, you would know where that is.
Okay.
And it was just a big boarded up, looked like a big hole in the ground, boarded up
Yeah.
yesterday.
Straight down?
No.
Or at an angle?
At an angle. I mean, you couldn't really see in it because...
Okay. But there'd be like minecart traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could see some remnants of old minecart rails and stuff.
Cool. Well, I'd like to investigate that.
Sure.
Or maybe it's so obvious that I just see it.
Yeah, you walk over there and there are planks missing from the front of the mine and a piece of paper tacked to the exterior of
Oh
it.
shit! What's on the paper?
There is a handwritten note. Can I use the back of your sheet here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I recognize this language?
It's written in common, just really, really, really poor handwriting, like
Yeah.
a third grader.
Do I recognize? Is this common, or do I recognize that the mistakes are?
It's written in common, and there are spelling errors and grammatical errors.
But are this? Is that a common symbol with the umlaut, or do
No,
I
but
recognize
you
that
recognize
as
it.
as goblin?
Germanic. No, I'm just kidding. No, some humans would use stuff like that, but it's not typical.
Okay.
Very archaic.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna take this back to Longbelt.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna read it?
Well, now we can hear him. I say,
Oh, good
thanks
point.
to my friend first. Thanks for the help with a fat, ugly dwarf.
In front of Longbelt.
No, like,
About.
thanks for the help with a
Yeah,
fat, ugly
yeah.
dwarf.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bust in. I guess. Do I know that they're in the champion's tent?
You do now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna say, Longbelt. I found this tacked to the entrance of the cave. It says, "Taking young one for eating. He tastes good after all." But he says he tastes good after yell. I think he meant after all, but I don't know. But anyways, I'm going into the mine right now. I'm gonna go in there right now and try and
Oh, thank you.
So
I
Champion,
love
yeah.
I love that kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed his opening ceremony
was
for
very-
God's sake.
he was
After
very upset about
promising
that.
I was gonna go.
Do you miss the ceremony as much as he missed his leg?
God damn, Noah.
I
I
hope he's talking loud enough because this guy is full of them.
burning him. All right.
So I wandered into the tent after I told Yared that the suspicious
So
characters
you two
were
come
there.
in like at the same time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably saw me sprinting over there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
was and so I'm
who's
I'm
with
like
me?
I'm going into
You're
the
all in the
mine.
tent.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Who's with me? I'm going in.
I'm going with you.
You're
I
with
care
me?
about not
All
running.
right.
Yeah.
Who else? Let's go.
There's
You
a-
two,
there's-
get your asses in gear.
there's a
Let's go.
substantial-
Well, I told him
Why-
I will go, so I
Why
will,
should we
yes.
go?
Because you told him you'd help. Let's go.
And I'm gonna say
Give me a
to
reason to go.
Yared, I'm gonna tell Yared,
Because we get away from these other ugly stinking dwarves.
I'm gonna tell Yared, if these two don't help, you need to keep them prisoner until we find Not Run because they're new here and they're suspicious.
That
That's a
makes
good
sense.
idea.
He says, "Yeah. If you
Well,
guys
I'm
don't,"
already in.
he says, "If you guys don't go, he'll imprison you because you're the only two new people in camp." And that's suspicious. His son went missing when you guys showed up.
It's what you get if you hang out with dwarves. You have to do shit you don't want to.
I guess.
And if you do find his son, there will be rewards.
Dwarves,
Well,
dwarves.
makes
Awesome.
more sense to
Yeah.
me.
Well, I shall go.
Okay. I think Erik is taking a pee break. Nope. All right, we're going. So,
All
what's your guys' plan of action here?
Boom. I'm going in first.
So, well,
I'm right on the
Maybe-
shield. Or
we asked his brother, who's the captain of the guard, if they might want to help us. I mean, it's his brother, and it's kind of more their job than my job. The more, the better.
I say we're going right now. You two are coming with us, and there's no time to wait for other people.
Longbelt, tell Jared we're going. Let's go.
Okay, is it inside of a cave or something?
It's
a
inside
mine.
of a mine. Yeah.
Jer-
Okay, yeah.
or
So I take my rapier out.
okay.
Do I have a longbow? No.
You have a
Crossbow?
short bow.
Short bow.
Short bow. Okay, so you're taking your rapier and short bow out.
Yeah.
That's just That's just right here in 5th edition. It's not an action, so
Okay,
you can
okay.
just pull it out whenever.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are heading over to the entrance of the mine. then?
Well,
Or-
I'm putting on my scale mail.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was wearing my fine clothes because why would I?
You
walk
can wear
around
your fine clothes probably over your scale mail.
Okay, I take off my fine clothes then.
Okay, good.
Don't want to ruin them.
So he's like, hold on, give me a second. And for like 2 minutes, he's just like taking his stuff off and putting it into the bag there.
Then, before we get started, dear Ilmater, please guide us down.
I don't
Help
have
us find
patience
the
for this
stupid
as a
son.
dwarf, and so I'm
With a
going
missing
to
leg, apparently.
I'm going to use my intimidation to tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Do dwarves
Okay.
can see in the dark?
I pray in peace.
I'm giving you an inspiration point, so you can put a 1 there. So that means the next time you have to roll one of
No, I'm
these,
the only
Yeah.
one who can't.
or anytime you want, you can save it. You can roll 2 and pick the better roll.
Orcs
Okay.
can see,
Yeah.
and dwarves. Dwarves have can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I'm
can
the
I.
only one who can't.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can tell you where things are.
So
Oh yeah.
can I
thanks.
use my intimidation to tell him
Absolutely,
to
yeah.
hurry the fuck up?
Yeah.
Do I roll for it?
Yeah.
He's not intimidating me. He tries to intimidate
I
him
got
about
an
himself.
8 plus 4 intimidation. Is that where I do it?
A 12? Yeah.
12. It's probably like more annoying to you than anything, so you just kind of like maybe like wrap like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when there is this drunk man here.
You know how they are, the dwarves. No patience. I have to go.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Goodbye, Jesus.
Ilmater.
Oh, moderate.
All right, so you guys, or I don't want to presume what you're doing. You tell me what you're doing.
We are going to the entrance of the mine.
Okay.
Yep.
So you
So
go to the entrance of the
TJ
mine.
is going to go in first.
Dude, I'm in. Let's do this.
And then I'm going to follow up the rear to make sure that these two
Oh,
I
shady
definitely
characters don't
go
run
in
away.
last.
Like,
So it's
that's the
nighttime, right?
dumbest human.
It's like the sun has just gone down. The sky's still a little bit
Okay,
light,
I'm
though.
just gonna grab a torch or
Sure.
anything.
You can see light coming from the inside of the mine.
No.
I'm still grabbing a
It's okay.
torch.
Okay.
I've been in too many mines.
Gotcha.
The lights can go out.
Yeah. But yeah, you see like a flickering light coming from the inside of the mine, and when you come up to the door, who's going first?
Me.
TJ.
Give me a perception check.
Passive?
Nope.
Oh, that's not even a check. 19?
19. The ground in front of like where the
Ooh, good, yeah. This is something I should have looked for, but I'm glad I got
the ground where
Soaked in blood.
the where the planks were pried away, which you can see actually now has like been fashioned into somewhat of a hidden door, so it actually like swings out.
Okay.
Is just filthy, like caked with mud and shit. And you
Actual
can see,
shit or
yes,
stuff? Okay.
and you can see like little footprints going in there that do not look like.
Okay, nature check.
Okay, sure.
Footprints. 10.
10.
Can we see that too?
He's seeing it. He's walking with his torch and he noticed it. He's in front. You guys haven't noticed it yet. You could potentially if he doesn't tell you, but
Yeah. Okay. I'll point it out. But I rolled a 10 on that nature check just to initially know what size footprint.
not human.
Not human.
Yeah.
Smaller than a
Not
human footprint.
Smaller. No boots. Strange looking feet.
What do you have in nature?
Not dwarf size.
No.
I rolled a
Smaller.
10.
Is that good enough?
So that's no. So what I told him was all he knows from that roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if you roll a 20, that's the best you could possibly do. 10 is just average. So like an average person wouldn't recognize.
Can
this.
I do a nature check too?
You absolutely can.
I'll check.
18 plus 2 is 20.
20. Yeah. So as a dwarf, you would recognize these footprints immediately because you hate these motherfuckers. And you recognize them as kobold tracks.
Ooh, those fucking kobolds.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's cool.
And kobolds are like little lizardy dudes that live underground. A lot of times, dwarven mines will like run into like their little underground layers, and like wars and stuff will start. So
Do I know if that would match the handwriting or the language that was used on the letter that was posted on
it was
the
written in
door?
common. So almost everybody speaks that.
Okay.
But it would make sense that kobolds wouldn't speak it very well.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Maybe that's why there was a bunch of misspelled words and stuff.
Got it. Are kobolds big enough to take a
They're
dwarf?
about 2 or 3 feet tall. They
I
don't
get-
usually fight one-on-one.
He had one leg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say not
Yeah.
run, can't run.
They're not like direct combatants. They're not gonna just fight somebody with a sword. You know what I
The
mean?
width of one leg.
They'd rather like kill you while you sleep. Like
Okay,
old
okay.
lore about kobolds is them sneaking into people's houses and taking their babies and eating them. So
Yeah, I can see it.
that's real world lore about kobolds though.
Okay.
So you don't like these guys and you know what they are. I don't know if you explain that to everybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, oh, those are kobold tracks.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
And everybody would have just heard of kobolds naturally, so you would get what that means.
Would be filthier than dwarves.
Yeah, little lizard dudes with fuzzy
So let's
heads.
be racist against them and not dwarves for just a little while.
Yeah, because now you're stuck with one of us.
You can channel it. All right.
All right,
All right,
so
well,
you're
yeah,
in front,
I'm
TJ.
in. I step through the doorway and
All right, yeah, and it
hold my
gets
torch aloft.
much more filthy. Like as soon as you go in,
Okay.
giant flakes of skin, like a foot wide on the ground. Some of them still in the shapes of like limbs. Like like when a snake sheds its skin, it's like still in the shape of a snake.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for like little humanoid creatures.
I'm getting really uneasy at this point. But
You're not in there yet.
no, yeah, I'm in there.
Oh, really?
Well,
I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
yeah, you're in there.
No,
man.
he said he stepped in. Nobody
Yeah,
else.
I step in.
So now I'm assuming that you are.
No. I said I was gonna force these two in front of me
Okay.
so that they don't run away, and I'm gonna bring up the rear.
Okay. Yeah, that
All
makes sense.
Well, I'm hesitating.
At least
to
until
go
we're
in.
inside.
You're
and,
hesitating
like,
to go in?
engaged,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
I'm
what he's going to do. I'm just
I'm-
hesitating.
well,
to go
I'm
in.
Can I persuade him to come in with me?
Sure, but I'd like you instead
I'm
of
going
using your
in
dice.
because anyway he told us that we might have rewards, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, instead of using
A
your dice, I'd
reward.
like you to just talk to him though, and convince his character.
Oh,
So
I just wanted to push or something. But talk to me.
So your friend here spilled my beer earlier, and there's a lot of dwarves out there who really do not like you two and don't know you two. So if you know what's good for you, you better go in that mine, and we're gonna find Not Run before it's too late.
That is such a funny name.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of funny names
It's
in
just
this
so
book.
dirty. And I just polished his shoes.
Yeah, let's find not run. If you don't
Can we
to
find
run
him
into
somewhere
trouble.
else?
The guy that promised the reward looked rich enough that he could probably buy you some new shoes.
I also have
He had a ring on every finger kind of guy. You know what I mean?
I also have a set of fine clothes that I will offer you if we find Not Run.
Well, they might be too small.
It might be too fat. Why?
Oh, that
If you
was
stop
that was
talking, I will go in.
that was a high five for a pun over the microphone, by the way.
I will stop talking for now.
I will go in just to stop, just
Sure.
to not hear him anymore.
All right. So we're all in.
Water came outside us. You all go in, and you're proceeding, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
What does it look like? Gentle
It's
down, slow?
it's kind of like spiraling downwards gently, and there's an old mine cart track in the middle, but it's all rusted away and pretty much completely useless.
Is the ground slick with shit? Am I gonna slip or?
No, it's not slippery. There's just big old piles of it everywhere.
Okay. Well then, let's go forward. Let's head down.
I walk carefully to avoid the shit.
Okay, good.
Important
Eric,
detail.
when you get about 10 feet wide, or 10 feet down, when your body grows 10 feet wide, no.
It's TJ.
Okay, TJ, when you get 10 feet in, you hear an audible click underneath your foot.
Okay.
And then,
Well, I'm going to.
Eric, you hear an audible rumble behind you guys as loose stones and stuff fall from the cavern entrance, and then one giant, perfectly spherical rock goes
Are we Indiana Jonesing it right now?
and starts rolling forward.
Oh,
The exact
Did we
width of
notice
the-
at the same time?
Huh?
Do we notice that at the same
You
time?
notice a giant 2,000-pound boulder crashing behind you. Yes.
I don't care about the shit and start running.
Yeah.
While I'm running, I'm screaming at you. What did you do, you fool?
How do you know it was me? Oh, the click. Never mind. Yeah.
Whoa! The old
Five
episode started playing. So this thing just starts clicking forward slowly, just running
By
down.
the way, if you haven't listened to the old episode, you can find it on YouTube.
So it starts rolling down
Okay,
the track.
fuck.
Everybody give me an athletics check.
Athletic.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what are my... I don't even know what my athletics are.
-3. Awesome. What do
Oh,
I...
shit.
The 20?
D20. That's the one you're going to roll the most.
13.
13?
I got an 8.
2.
Total?
2 -3 -1. I am dead.
You're not
quite
dead,
dead.
but you
I
at least
rolled
have
a
very
spot.
dirty
Is there a
fine
spot?
clothes.
Like to
No, the
hide
fine
from
clothes
the-
I took off.
You, good point.
Yeah, at the very end
Chainmail.
of the tunnel.
I got an 8.
Where the door is. An 8. Man, you guys are slow.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Do I run backwards or...
No.
No, you go to take a step or something.
No, you immediately, because you're at -1 here, you immediately step in the shit you were trying to avoid before, and you just slip and just start tumbling down the cavern,
At least fast?
thoroughly covering yourself in mud and shit.
Oh, you're
Just-
covered in cobalt and shit?
The barrel, or not the barrel, the boulder isn't super fast. It's just really heavy. You all get to the bottom at about the same time, but the boulder slams into all of you, like almost Scooby-Doo style. And you guys are just launched through this first door. And everybody takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
What is bludgeoning damage?
That's just
Ooh.
that you take 10 damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm...
I have 8 hit points.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, you're not dead. You're at 0.
So, we'll explain
Wait,
it.
no,
yeah, I'm
no,
at
no.
0 too.
It's fine.
And
It's
I
fine.
did 13.
You have 13.
No, you have 11.
You have 11.
Yeah, but I mean...
What?
I was fast enough, no?
You weren't fast enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'd get right 0?
So you go to 0. So
Yep.
basically, what happens when you go to 0? You're knocked unconscious.
That's temporary hit points now.
Yes. You're knocked unconscious, or however you want to write it. Remember, it doesn't
actually,
really
I'm
matter.
-2, but...
You're fine. There's
That's
no
okay.
negative.
You just go to 0.
Yeah, you go to 0, and then you have 3 rounds where you roll to see if you die.
Okay.
But there are 2 conscious players here.
Nope.
You're unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
There's one conscious player
And you
here.
have 1 hit point.
And you have one best friend.
All of these guys have just been smashed by a boulder through this door. You two, and you like pick yourself up.
Jesus.
Yeah, bloody knees, bloody hands, and everything.
Well, just in my phone.
And
Yeah, just him.
he's awake. And you look around, and they're just completely knocked out, blood coming out of their mouths and everything. So now you can stabilize them, so they don't die, by doing a medicine check
Okay.
on each one.
Can
of
I
them.
first check around very quick?
Sure, yeah, but time is of the essence. So give me a perception check.
Like, very fast, just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
6
mean-
seconds is how long it takes.
14.
Yeah, you're in a short hallway with another door at the end of it, and there's
Okay,
nothing
so-
else in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So,
That was a loud boulder,
Let's
though,
check on
so
him
someone probably
first.
got alerted.
I mean...
You're gonna
what
stabilize him first.
Yeah.
So give me a medicine check.
Oof, medicine.
All you have to do is beat a 10.
Well,
I kill him.
No, but that is count. I'm gonna count that as a failure. So
Oh, stop checking me, you idiot. I can do it myself now.
No, do we all roll for our...
oh yeah, we'll just go around the table. No initiative. So
Okay. I rolled a 9, so I'm still...
that's a failure. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a failure.
17.
That's
that's a success.
Oh,
So
so you
you
have
write
1 success.
Roll.
10.
That's a 10. That's a success. All right, you get another chance to stabilize somebody.
Well, let's
So
do the same again on aim.
Okay. Yeah,
Stop
makes,
it!
Makes sense.
Stop it! You don't have anything there. You're gonna kill me.
He might. It's possible. 11.
Oh, I love
so
you.
he stabilizes you. So it's not a success. You're just stable. So
Yeah,
you can erase
you're
those.
good.
You're still at 0.
Okay.
You're unconscious, but you're not going to die.
All right.
Eric,
Wait, am I?
20.
Ooh.
that's you come back with 1 hit point. That's what that means.
Oh, I thought you just got 2 successes.
No,
Oh.
1 hit point.
Okay, cool.
That's
So
20.
I'm alive.
You wake up.
So I still have 0 hit points.
Correct.
Okay.
But now you're rolling
So
for a success or failure.
Why I got the success?
you need
You
3.
need 3 to
Oh, I
be
need
stable
3.
or 3 to die.
Or
6.
Eric just rolled the first nat 20 of the night, by the way, and brought himself back to life. So 6, that's another failure. So you guys can try to stabilize
Yeah,
him.
so
Wait.
now...
Oh no, I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious.
So you roll and try to stabilize him, and if you don't do it, I'll try.
And if you both
Yeah,
fail, he's dead.
You're stabilized?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thanks, by the way.
13. Okay, so you're stable.
You're stable. All right.
He's a really good doctor.
For a rogue.
For
For
a
an orc,
rogue
rogue,
orc.
yeah. All right, so
So do I erase the successes and
Yeah,
failures?
Yeah, that's just like a...
that just happens every time you go unconscious.
He's conscious or?
Yeah.
He's stable, not conscious.
Yeah, so they're unconscious,
Yeah.
and we both have 1 hit
It's
point.
my turn now.
You owe me a
And I'm
beer.
unconscious.
Well, we're just gonna figure out what they're doing because you guys are knocked out. So
So...
So I'm saying aim. You owe me a beer. Dwarf.
Yeah, I
He's
got...
unconscious.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
He's
I
knocked
think you
out.
said he was conscious.
he's stable, but knocked
yeah.
out.
Okay. Yeah. Not. Okay. Not
Same
conscious.
same for me.
I'm going to... Is the way up completely blocked by this boulder?
It is dark in here. You dropped your
Oh, shit.
torch when you were unconscious, and
Is the way up blocked by the boulder?
Is the way blocked by the
Yes, you
Uh,
can see in the dark,
yeah,
so I'm asking
you can see this is a pretty elaborate and deliberate trap. The curve of the boulder fits perfectly through the door you guys went through.
Okay.
Okay. So we're not getting out. All right. Well, yeah, I don't really have a way to bring anybody from stable to
Just going without
conscious.
us.
Yeah, I think the 2 people that could potentially heal are unconscious. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, shit.
There's no way for us to like revive ourselves.
In 8 hours, you can wake up.
I'm going to.
Well, and there is no way for us, or just a lot of chance of failure.
This is
No,
bad.
like CPR or something. We could try.
Yeah, if somebody had a healer's kit or something, or potions or anything.
I'm going to
Don't think I have that.
ready
Well, that was fun.
in action. Well, no, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
I'm gonna light a torch, and
You
then
have a torch?
yeah,
Are you recording?
I've got
again?
10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be prepared for that noise of that boulder to wake something up or something to get alerted that we're there and come through that door. So I'm going to be ready to cast a spell if something opens or comes through that door.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
And then I guess we'll sit and let the dust settle and see if there's like a party waiting to react to that noise. And after 5 minutes, if it's completely dead silent, then maybe we'll go further down. But for right now, we're
Yeah,
just waiting
you
for
guys,
the dust
you
settle.
guys sit for 5 minutes and you don't hear anything at all. It's
Nothing.
completely dead silent down here.
It's probably too quiet. Underground, all the noise is muffled. All right, you want to go through that door? I mean, it's our only hope.
Is there anything I know as an orc about kobolds?
About kobolds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're little lizard people and they're fun to kill for you.
Anything else that other people don't know?
Nothing specific.
Okay.
Wait. Oh,
I mean,
shit. sorry.
about their tactics or...
Give me a history check.
20.
Nat 20. That's 2 natural 20s. So yeah, you know they prefer traps and ambushes over direct combat. So they're unlikely to engage you directly. They're more likely to
That would have helped you.
sit by and
Yeah.
Honestly, didn't
do
know
stuff
the
like
trap,
that. Yeah.
I kind of thought that we were walking into a trap when we went into the mine shaft.
I got caught up in the hullabaloo. Not Run's my boy, and I was trying to get in there. Me and him have a little bit of a history, and I let him down, and so I don't want to do that again. But
So
you tell me that, or do you tell me that?
yeah, I tell you that's the way they do. They don't want to fight if they can
Okay.
avoid.
Well, let's check the shit out of this door for some traps then.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Investigate?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
me too.
investigate the
Okay,
door.
yeah, both of you together. So the way that works is he'll just get advantage since you're helping him.
So that's a 19, and that's a 4. So
19, yeah. To the best of your knowledge, you look at this door and it appears completely ordinary.
okay.
How exactly do you open it?
I'm going to.
That's loaded. Be careful.
Does it open towards me or away from me?
It opens towards you.
Towards me?
Can I take my showboards and like get ready to shoot?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
that's, like,
sure. So you're
that's a
ready.
free-
You're just readying your
Or
short
is
bow?
that a free action?
Yeah, it's free. Well, just tell me when you're doing something like that.
Yeah,
That way I know
just
you've done it.
just so being ready and
Yeah.
having an
It takes an
advantage.
action. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I do it and
Okay.
get an arrow.
I
out.
am going to stand like this against the wall. Here's the door,
Mhm.
and I'm going to rip it open to 90 degrees super quickly. And then I'm going to
Do I think
look
any-
at him and
do I
see
see-
if he shoots an arrow in there
Yeah.
or not.
Do I see anything inside?
Yeah, you see a little lantern about 20 feet away just sitting on the ground.
Just that's it.
Such a trap.
Oh, wait, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there's a pit. The hallway's 10 feet wide, and there's a pit 10 feet long with a single plank going across it. And the lantern is just sitting at the very far end of the pit. And about 30 feet after that, there's another door.
I'm going to investigate the area between the door and the pit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing these two.
Investigation.
At least I spent like an hour making
Four-
this game.
Yeah.
14 and 16. I had advantage. It's
Never
helping.
yeah,
So
yeah,
16?
Again.
Yeah. It just looks like smooth stone.
Okay. Is the plank loose?
The plank is like bolted into the ground. And it's like a bridge someone constructed
Okay.
more than.
I say we dip back out to the main room and we take a short rest and expend some hit die.
Sure.
Can I just check the lantern before?
That's a bad idea. I think
Just look at it.
you can. You have to
It's on
cross
the other
you have
side
to
of the
cross
pit.
the pit,
Oh. Okay.
and if you fall in that pit with 1 hit point, I doubt you're coming out. So we're gonna go back 1 room and we're gonna expend some hit die.
Sure.
So at level 1, you've got this thing called a hit die, and yours is a D8. So once a day during a short rest, you can roll this dice to heal yourself. And that's
Not
so
if
we're
you're
taking a
unconscious.
30-minute rest, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a 30-minute rest, and we're gonna heal up that much.
Plus Constitution, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So
3.
Isn't it?
plus 3.
Isn't it plus con?
Yeah.
Well, it is right now.
All right. House
So
rules.
5.
Yeah.
I healed up 10.
All right, sweet.
Sweet. I rolled a max.
So what are you guys doing with your unconscious comrades here?
You know what? Leave them with it. Okay. Well, we stabilized them, so
Yeah.
we probably wrap their wounds and at least put them in the recovery position, and they're not choking on their own blood anymore.
Okay.
That's nice.
So, that's cool.
Try to do that at parties when people are passed out.
There's no other way into the room.
I've done that for Erik.
So they'd be safe. You've what? Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
No problem.
So,
So are we just like pretty much like out of the running now?
No.
No,
there's
no.
A million things that could happen. You could be, but probably not.
Okay.
Depending
So,
on if they could just keep going and leave you. That'd be a huge dick move.
the room that they're in is secure, right? No one's going to come from behind them. There's no, like, trapdoors or anything in there.
I don't know. You tell
Okay.
me.
Well, I'm going to investigate that room, because
Okay.
if there's no other, like, that's kind of
Yeah.
That's cocked. You can rethrow it.
11.
11. Yeah. You do it very slightly above average job of investigating for traps and trapdoors, and you find the 2 entrances to the room. The one covered by the boulder and the other one that leads to the lantern.
Okay. Well, shoot. Let's pull him into the next room and prop him up against the
That's
wall.
one way. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys
Sure.
are coming with us, whether you
Sure.
like it or not.
Thanks.
So he's a sickly, thin, high elf, so I'm going to just pop him on my
Yeah.
shoulder.
90 pounds.
Yeah,
Easy. Just
The weight of a small human woman. A really small human woman.
okay. 115 pounds.
Okay. And
Still a
then,
small human woman.
You're the orc, so you can carry the dwarf, because...
I can make him roll.
Alright, so we roll the dwarf. We roll the dwarf, and we carry the
All right.
high
To the
elf
next room.
to the next room.
All right. Now, this is like 10 feet before the pit. So
Okay,
you're-
yeah, and
you're
we
good.
prop him up against the wall, and
Okay.
I'm going to investigate that bridge, because
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
suspicious of everything.
It's
right
like
now.
what'd you roll?
16.
I'm helping him.
You're helping? Okay, you're both looking at it? Sweet.
16.
All right.
It's a little late
So it's,
starting to be suspicious, you know?
It's about,
Hey, I'm alive.
it's like a 4x8. So
Okay.
4 inches thick, 8 inches wide. And, 10 feet, no, like 12 feet. It goes a little bit longer than the
Okay.
pit, which is 10 feet square.
Okay.
And it's just, you can't even move it, anything. It's solidly. It's
Okay.
like, you can see 2 big rivets are just like driven into there.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Orc, you want to try to sneak across
Can I
it?
see anything underneath the bridge?
Into the pit? Yeah, you can see some
Oh, goodness.
fluid, water on the bottom, maybe?
Water?
You should.
Fluid of some kind.
You should
Yeah.
jump and swim.
Are there like loose rocks around?
Like, you can find some pebbles or some cobalt poop or whatever.
I'm gonna try to throw. I'm gonna try to knock that lantern over and extinguish it.
Sure.
You what?
I'm gonna try to hit the lantern and make it go
You're
out.
going to try to
No,
hit-
no.
knock
don't
the
do
lantern
that.
over and extinguish it?
Why not?
But I don't.
I think that they put it there because it gives them an advantage on something. I don't know what it is, and maybe me carrying a torch gives them that advantage too.
Yeah, but kobolds are like, can they see in the night?
Yes.
So I think this lantern is blinding us from what's beyond it. Maybe. I think the lantern's bad news. I think they put it there on purpose, and I think we should knock it over. Maybe just on principle, but it might help us. Because I don't need it, and you don't need it. So
Is there a way around? Like
There's walls. Spider-Man.
nice,
Nice
walls?
smooth walls.
what you
Okay,
got?
so-
You got
Yeah.
8 inches of stone.
This
man.
is a dwarves build the best things, right? This is an old abandoned mine, but the walls here are perfectly smooth. The floor here is perfectly smooth.
Okay.
Actually, elves built the best things. I'm unconscious.
But you think that.
I think that.
He's dreaming about how elves are better than dwarves. Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
yeah, just can I? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna try.
might be
I'm,
right.
I'm gonna throw a rock and try to. Or you got a short bow.
Yeah, but let's not choose an arrow. It might just dunk. I would rather pick a rock. and
Okay, yeah,
throw
let's
it.
throw it.
I've got
Alright.
a good dexterity too, so.
Yeah, both.
Oh,
just
you
give
know
me
what?
dexterity
I've got a
checks.
crossbow.
18.
Are you gonna use your crossbow then?
Yeah, I
I'm
hit
using
it.
a rock.
You're throwing a rock. Yeah,
Oh.
you hit it with a rock.
Okay, cool then.
Give me a strength check. How hard did you chuck that sucker?
Me too.
You're the one that hit it with a rock. 14 plus.
plus 3.
Yeah, you tip that thing over, and oil just kind of goes on the ground, and it all just kind of goes and ignites.
Can we see something with that?
Yeah, you can see a 5-foot patch of burning oil on the other side of the
Okay.
pit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not like blazing, but it's like gently burning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
all
How
it
long
is.
would it take? How long does it take to burn off?
You gonna wait?
Well, now it's all burning at once.
Yeah. All right, sure. Like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Just all burns out.
Cool. All right. Now let's go crossed. Ready?
Who's going first?
Sneaky orc.
You've got a short bow.
Yeah,
Good dexterity.
I've got a crossbow,
Okay.
but I will cover you. Well, you can sneak, and so try to like avoid.
Yeah.
Does sneaking avoid traps as well, or is that just for being
No.
noticed?
No, it's for being not happy.
Perception, passive
Yeah.
perception, stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
investigation, whatever.
Perception plus 2. Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Investigation.
Yeah. Will you sneak across?
Yeah. I'll try, like we wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it kind of burns down the
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
Like there's still a couple little flames, but it's mostly gone.
Okay. So is there anything that was hidden that I can see?
It looks like a smooth tunnel to the next door.
Okay.
Absolutely
so
no
I'm
traps.
going very slowly, just checking everything.
Sure.
on my-
Yeah, you put your weight on the bridge, and it's very sturdy.
Okay.
I have a
No
question.
problems. Yes.
I forgot it totally. I have a cat named Finnis. What happened to him?
oh no!
Oh, well, you're unconscious. You'll find out when you wake up, I guess.
You have a what?
Hopefully, it wasn't in your bag.
I have a cat. No, it walks with me.
Okay. Like on a leash.
Oh.
No, it's
Okay.
a free roaming cat,
Gotcha.
a hiking cat.
So yeah, I'm going on the bridge and like
Exist,
just
don't lie.
Sure. Yeah.
be careful and check
Just walking slowly?
for traps.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Plus 3.
I feel he's dead.
20.
Nat 20. When you get halfway across the ridge, you notice a seam. In the wood. There's like a little tiny crack there,
Okay, like in one of the woods.
all the way across.
Okay.
Oh, lengthwise?
Nope.
Oh,
cut it right in half, right above the middle of the pit.
Okay.
So you push down on it, and that side goes, kind of tips down like a seesaw.
Like all the half of the bridge.
The other half of the bridge, yep. And where the lantern was sitting on that side, and just kind of.
So yeah, you're
falls
like
into
it's like this.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, yeah. And the lantern just kind of rolls and falls off into the pit.
Okay.
So you hear it splash.
So that last part of the bridge is only 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's jumpable. If you're
Yeah,
dexterous.
5 feet.
And if you're conscious.
He can throw me that far.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Should we? Yeah, I will just investigate.
You gonna break me a piece? Yeah, is it okay?
You gonna jump across?
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Trying to jump across.
I mean, athletics check.
Acrobatics?
Athletics check.
14
distance.
plus 7.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you just jump to the other side.
Okay.
All right.
Checking around.
Nothing.
I throw him the rope and ask him to help pull me because my athletics is horrible.
Okay, so you throw him a rope.
I try to catch it.
Yeah, no problem.
5 feet.
He throws it easy across. Yeah.
Catch it.
So when I jump, you
Sure.
pull and propel me across.
So you're tying it around yourself, or you're just hanging on to it.
do you ask me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tie it around myself.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah.
Survival?
Yeah, for tying that knot, buddy.
Shoot. 13.
Okay,
I can tie a bowline real quick.
sure, a bowling knot.
All right. It's a real knot.
You don't think I know that?
All right. Sorry. All right. Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
5.
5.
With
If
advantage?
you're pulling, right?
Yeah, I'm like.
So you
okay.
get advantage, yeah.
16.
16, you make it across. So now you guys are on one side of the pit. The other half of your party's on the other side of the pit.
Yeah.
All right. What are you going to do now?
All right. Should we go? Let's go to that door and see what's behind it. Or is it okay? So well,
like,
let's.
How many times do we spend there? Because like they're still inconscient.
Yeah, unconscious.
Um.
So they'll be fine for 8 hours, and then in 8 hours they'll wake up, right?
Yeah.
But okay, well.
If they're fine for 8 hours.
The question is
So
the
we
other guy
might
fine for 8
rather
hours?
just
Wait for
wait
it.
there.
Okay, yeah,
Like
sure.
maybe it's just them to go there right now, or maybe.
So is it a long rest, or is it 8 hours?
It's a long rest.
For him, a long rest is 4 hours.
Okay, well, for them to come back from the difference between sleeping and long rest, he's gonna have to sleep for 8 hours for it to go through, because he's not meditating while he's unconscious.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah, we can do that. Let's do that then.
All
Let's
right.
bring everybody back.
You guys are getting back across the pit.
Yeah, back across the pit, out the door.
Okay.
Lock the door.
So you're jumping back across the pit. So he rolled a natural 1. That is, I can't pronounce your dude's name. Gratur. Yeah.
Gatur.
He
That's French.
he forgot the second half of the bridge was actually trapped, so he stepped on it and just slid straight down to the bottom of this pit. You don't take any damage, but you land in a very thick fluid.
Shit.
I throw him the rope that's tied around me.
Yeah. All right, he throws a rope down to you.
Oh shit! He weighs me so much more.
It stinks down there, really bad. Like
Is he sinking?
almost like no,
Is that shit?
it's not. It's like a.
Acid?
Give me an intelligence check.
6 plus 0. 1.
There's a dot on should be or no.
Is there? There's no dot on this one.
The 6 has a line underneath it, I believe.
Yes, it does. So it's
Okay.
a 9.
9 plus.
Oh. 9 plus 12 intelligence?
Oh, plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to fill out his modifiers. Can you do that for him really quick here?
Oh, okay. So 3.
So plus 1, so 10. Yeah, this is oil, like what you would
And
use in a
11
lamp.
is 0.
Yeah. So like what you would use in a lamp. So you're like in lamp oil, basically.
Okay.
And he's helping you pull out. So just give me an athletics check, both of you.
14.
So that's plus your athletics bonus.
Oh, yeah. So athletic is 10.
10.
Nice.
So yeah, you hold onto the rope and he like helps pull you out. And you're just completely drenched in oil.
Oh shit!
Fuck. Which mean I...
That's what the trap was. The lantern falls in and lights the oil, and you're in a burning pit. Whoa. Whew.
I came up with that one.
That's a good one.
So, keep the torch away from
Burn
me.
if it burns.
Huh?
Is that an instant death if you fall in a burning pit?
Oh no, it's painful and takes several rounds.
A round is 6 seconds, so.
Yeah.
Keep the torch away from me.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
We're going to go back.
Jumping over the pit?
Yeah.
You gonna take another go at it?
Oh,
You're
which
still-
side?
yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe I'm more slippery now, so I might...
Oh, you're slippery?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
because of
sense.
the oil.
He's covered in oil.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting the oil out of my shoes and try to jump again.
I'll lend him something that's not covered in oil. A piece of my clothing
Your
to
scarf?
wipe off.
Your Yuleblot scarf?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Okay, 16.
Not the Yuleblot scarf.
5.
You have disadvantage.
So you have to roll twice.
You roll twice and you take the lower roll because you're so oily right now.
7 plus... Is it athletic
12.
or acrobatic?
12 plus
Yeah.
athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, so you make it to the other side of the pit. You're gonna slip, but you're good.
I do the rope thing.
Okay, you gonna pull him again?
16?
16. You make it across.
All right,
That's fine.
cool.
Yeah. You guys are waiting until these guys wake up.
Yeah, I guess let's do it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So every now and then you hear like a.
I hope Yurid.
Oh, he's so dead.
You might not have...
Yurid is.
just wasted 8 hours sleeping.
I mean, yeah, not run is pretty much fucked.
No. Well,
Right.
maybe.
Here at Biking and Dragons, we like to support our local gaming stores because without them, we wouldn't exist. So now's a good time to mention MJ Cards and Comics in Wasilla and what a great job Robert does down there. He's got everything from Dungeons and Dragons to Pathfinder to Magic the Gathering to Warhammer and all sorts of other nerdy merchandise. MJ's is also frequently involved in charity events. For example, on Thanksgiving, Robert left the store open with food for any nerds that didn't have a turkey dinner. So, if you head down there and mention Biking and Dragons while buying anything over $20, they'll even toss in a free Reaper Bones mini. And I can vouch for the quality of those. I had a little under 300 of them that I had to sell to go on this trip. Kinda sucks. Again, mention Biking and Dragons at MJ Cards and Comics in Wasilla when buying anything over $20, and you'll get a free Reaper Bones miniature. Yeah, you guys wake up back at full HP, and you guys get...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's when you rest, you're good.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was just unconscious.
8 hours.
So I'm back
Well,
up
for
to
8 hours, you're fine. And you guys are back. You took a long rest also, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Every now and then you hear, like, some creaking sounds within the walls, or maybe, like...
Do we roll a...
No, you're just... In 5th edition, when you rest, you're good.
Okay,
So
so
8 hours, you're back up to
I wake up
floor.
and I'm like,
1 second. While they
Okay.
were unconscious and you guys were waiting for them to come back, every now and then you do hear, like, creaking in the walls, almost like mechanical gear type sounds, or, like, maybe even, like, footsteps above you guys or beside you guys inside the walls. But that's pretty much all that happened.
Okay.
So you wake up.
and I'm like, Findus, where are you? I'm looking for Findus, my cat.
Yep. Search. Give me an investigation.
What is investigation?
It is in here somewhere.
Oh, it's a 2. Awesome. I need the 20.
Uh-huh.
10.
From the other side of the boulder,
Yeah.
you hear...
Oh, okay. I'm very relieved. And I'm like, Findus, go back to the filthy dwarfs. They will take care of you.
He just keeps meowing on the other side of the boulder. Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, glad you guys are awake.
I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, where's Not Run?
We haven't found him yet. You got really hurt. The boulder, it didn't hit me at all, but it hit you guys. I'm totally fine. I was really fast. But it hit you guys and knocked you out, and so we just waited, put you in the recovery position, and waited till you guys woke up.
You didn't find Not Run yet?
Well, although we didn't get hit at all, we thought that it might be dangerous to go without you guys.
I'm looking at myself
You're
and I'm like,
completely covered in dirt.
what the fuck happened?
And blood and cobalt shit. And
So I'll be like, you know what? This cat ran in front of me and stepped on this I must have been a pressure plate and a boulder fell down. I don't know, some dumb cat. Anyways, let's move on.
Typical Findus.
We scouted the next chamber ahead. There's a trap. We'll tell you about it. We got to get the party across, and let's go find Notrun.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I try to clean myself as good as I can.
With what?
My hands and rocks.
Okay.
Trying to scrape off.
You have a
the
water
shit.
skin.
I'm not wasting my water on
Okay.
that.
Well,
Yeah, we are underground. Good call.
I didn't even know I had one. But
I think everybody has one.
All right, so
Should
let's
come in your backpack.
go into the next room, and I'll describe the trap and how it works to you guys, and then we can attempt
Sure.
to.
We can just have them roll since
I-
we've already been through that a couple times.
Yeah, I'm just worried because can a dwarf jump? So fat.
Well, if an elf throws it, I think a dwarf can jump.
I have 11 dexterity.
That's
Slightly
more
above
athletics.
average.
Jumping for distance is more strength. So
Oh,
I
I have
have
7 strength.
5 minus 3 strength
Okay,
and
so
minus
let's get
3
him across
athletics.
first. Let's,
in the world.
let's send you across
I'm
first.
super not athletic.
You're like a spindly dwarf. Your arms like float away. They're so thin and light.
Maybe you can just like stretch
Okay, so I
across.
jump there.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You make it, Eric.
I'm gonna do the rope trick.
Sure.
No,
That's a spell.
someone has to stay on my side to
Oh,
throw.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
you're fine. You want to try to jump?
Wait, can I go
Uh,
first?
Yeah, you go first.
You guys can do the rope thing for them too.
How long is
Yeah.
it? How long is the...
5 feet.
So
5
you
feet?
walk
How
out
tall
5
am
feet.
I?
How tall are you?
Can I be like 6 feet?
Elves are a little bit shorter than humans typically. So you're like 5'6", 5'8".
How tall am I if I do this?
He's gonna
Tall
fall
enough
forward.
to try to?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So he put his
go-
arms over his head.
I go as far as I can, and then I fall forward with my
Oh.
arms stretched out, telling them before that they should grab my
To
arms
catch
and,
his hands.
All right, I'll
All right,
do
yeah,
and drag
sure.
me up.
So,
So I fall
So I'm
forward.
gonna give you advantage, basically. So you roll 2 times.
2?
Okay.
Awesome. 1!
Oh no.
Jesus.
Well,
Suck at this.
I gave him advantage. That
All right.
counted as you guys helping
Okay.
him. So he just puts his arms out in front of him and just leans over on the end of this diving board and just belly flops straight into this lamp oil.
you are covered in blood, shit, and now you're covered in oil.
Oh man.
And you're just like,
So that the blue
All right,
doesn't
I'll
go
throw him the
away.
rope.
yeah, sure.
Pull him up.
Do I-
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to throw the rope, but
Yeah.
you have to roll to
I guess I
to
have
get out of
because
the rope.
I'm really bad with.
Well,
Okay.
if he holds on and we pull,
A
Just,
20?
just athletics to hang on.
You mean minus 3?
Yeah,
11 minus 3
8.
is like 8.
that's still that's holding and not great. You're like slipping a little, but and somebody else pull him up with athletics.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, yeah. So he pulls
24.
you up, and you're like pulling yourself up over the edge, completely covered in
Thanks.
lamp oil.
Can I just do the rope trick?
I
from the
moved the
start?
torch away.
Yeah,
from
you
him.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or you can do this thing.
12.
Yeah,
Well,
that's plenty.
okay.
That's plenty to jump across.
Cool.
I would say it was a good
2
idea.
nat ones over that, man. What is going on? You guys are
A nat 1 minus 3.
sure does not button straight.
Well, we tried to cross it several times.
yeah. Well,
All right.
5% chance.
So now we're all on the same side of the oil pit, right? All
All
right.
conscience and
And we're all conscious. We're all full health. All right.
2
cool.
at least partially covered in oil.
Let's.
It's
Avoid-
evaporating pretty quickly, though. You know?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Let's avoid
That's
fires
oil
for
does.
now. But yeah, let's head deeper into the.
Sure.
I'm gonna investigate that door though. That next door.
Sure, go for it.
17.
It looks like a door.
All right. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open it the same. Opens out.
Yeah,
Before he opens it, can I step aside because I know someone fucked up last time?
absolutely. Yeah, you step aside as he opens it.
Yeah, like a coward.
I
And-
get my short bow.
You get your short bow ready,
Yeah.
and Eric, it just looks like a spiral down.
Okay.
Wait, before he opens the door, can I pull out my drum and do a drum roll?
He's yeah, sure, but I don't have one of those ready. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a smooth spiral down. You can still see the remnants of old rail tracks and stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, we've fallen for this one before. So I'm gonna look up the spiral, specifically at the ceiling at the top of the spiral, and see if it appears to be
It's
loose.
perfectly smooth stone, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Unless you want to do anything more in depth than that.
Can I do an investigation or something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation.
Uh,
And I believe
15.
dwarves, when
Yeah.
inspecting stonework, get advantage on that, I think.
Okay.
So if you want to roll again,
See if you
maybe
get a
you can
better
get a
one.
higher roll.
So
13.
You're 15. Was it plus anything?
I think you add your history for dwarves, I believe.
No.
If not, that's what I'm going to say.
Dwarves had their history still 0, so.
Still 0? Right, yeah.
15.
It just looks like a very typical dwarven ceiling for you. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm watching them, and in High Elf I say, Vorsicht ist besser als Nachsicht.
Okay.
Which is a High Elf, like, proverb, whatever.
Well, my dad will understand whatever you said.
Okay.
So.
Alright, well, let's,
But it's part of my character, which means, like, I use useless inspirational quotes.
Good. Well, it's definitely useless if nobody understands.
Alright, well, let's head down.
All right, so you head down. Who's going first?
Me.
You going first again?
Yeah.
You got a torch with you?
I do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because then you can see. So it spirals down 30, 40, 50, 60 feet. Eventually, unless you're counting, you start losing track of how far down this goes. And then you are met by a set of 2 double doors.
And we're all following him at that point.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah. I'm following
Unless
him,
you specifically say no, then I just assume we're all partying
Yeah.
down.
We
I'm
can't,
following, but I'm lost.
Okay.
we can't go back, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good point.
So there's 2 double
there's
doors.
or there's a set of double doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it opens.
Do they both
opens
look
away
the
from
same?
Yeah. They're 2 big stone doors.
So it's part of the same door.
Okay.
It just goes.
But that's one double door.
I got it.
2 double
A
doors.
set of double doors.
Okay.
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 Cool. Well, let's check it out for traps.
Yeah.
Let's check it out for anything unusual.
Do we all roll?
I don't
can
know.
if you
I watch
want.
I watch you.
Yeah.
Who's the best
So
investigator here?
16.
19.
Yeah, you guys don't see any traps. You do notice the what?
No, I didn't know nothing.
How often can I cast cantrips?
Cantrips you can cast as many times as you want.
Okay, like, who's the best one?
Him.
Well, I cantrip him, like, guidance,
Oh, so you roll
and a
this.
D4 to ability check.
So roll that.
So roll that, and you can add that to your check.
So a 19 becomes a 21.
All right.
You
Well,
already had 19, that was kind of a waste.
Yeah.
I can do it
well
as much
no,
as I
yeah,
want.
it's
So.
not a waste because you can do
Yeah,
guidance
you
all
could
the
have
time.
done it against us jumping over the pit too.
I don't know if I can do it to myself. Guidance?
Yeah,
Guide myself?
anyone you can touch.
That
So
would have helped.
yeah, you can touch yourself
Okay.
all night.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, YouTube.
Um,
Not for minus 21.
but yeah, you don't find any traps. The only thing you notice with this door is it is very heavy. There are big old handles on it for presumably closing it from the other side when you leave too. And it'll take more than one of you to open.
I can't just Aragorn it open like I'm in Rohan.
You can go ahead and try.
Alright, I'm gonna try. Will you,
We look at you
I
for
will
gonna give
help
him
him. I
guidance?
guidance him.
Okay.
and it's, what would it be, athletics?
Yeah. Or just straight strength, actually.
19 minus 2, so 17.
Before he
Plus a
opens the
1,
door,
18.
I'm gonna use my personality trait of making jokes at the most inappropriate times to just say, like, as he's opening it, open sesame.
Okay. And since you're following your role-playing personality traits, I'm going to give you an inspiration point. And Eric, you go and you push those doors super hard with a 19,
Yeah.
right? And it like moves in like an inch, and then it comes back out because they're super fucking heavy.
Alright. Alright, well, let's get everyone
Okay,
It
together.
looks cool doing it though.
Alright, cool. Let's get everyone together.
Is,
All right.
No,
Strength?
does someone have a
Yeah.
short bow that, like, maybe 3 of us would be enough? Like, just.
I have a crossbow, yeah.
You
Can
think
we-
you
can
think
we
one
start,
other?
Can we start at 3 people and 1 people with a short bow?
You
I
think-
have athletics -3 and I have strength 2, like 5 minus 3, so I'm not of much use. I give guidance to you and Sand just touch.
Do you think
maybe
one other
guidance.
person would be enough to help you push these open?
Okay, well...
Like if you just pushed one open instead of trying to do.
How about Noah? You
Oh, okay, well, let's both
get
push
your-
on the left one.
okay?
Me and him will push on the left one. And then you guys will be ready to react to anything that we see.
Okay.
If you're down?
I don't have a short bow though, so
And
Okay, then
I
you
have
two
neither.
push. You two push, and I'll get my crossbow ready.
So you get it with advantage because he's helping you. If that's
Okay.
what you guys want to do. So
And I
only
give him guidance.
only he has to roll because
oh, gotcha.
it simplifies things, make it go fast, and you get advantage.
16
So
plus
you roll another one.
1 plus. Is that strength?
Yes,
3.
20.
So 20
20.
plus 10.
Okay. So 20 is more than enough Yeah, you guys creak that guy open. And as you're opening it, what?
As you're opening it.
As you're opening it, there's a bunch of drips of water coming from the ceiling on the other side. And
Do we know that it's water?
it's definitely water.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely water. Why is it looping like that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna stop it now though. It's continuing though, and you see 4 kobolds standing in a circle, arguing with each other, and
Boom! Hit him with that crossbow I have prepared.
oh, you had your crossbow
Yeah.
prepared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Fucking roll the hit.
All right, I'm gonna shoot right at that first dude. That's a 17.
Okay. And
I was gonna try to use my cantrip and become friends with them, but I like your way better.
Yeah.
Just praying shortly, like, "Oh Ilmater, help me crush my enemies."
Okay.
And by me
Alright,
crushing,
so-
I mean my friends crushing them, and I looking.
All right, so
me
give me
watching.
1 second here. Eric, you rolled a 17 to hit,
I
right? That
did.
definitely hits.
Good. Kobolds are not the best. All right.
No, they're not.
I'm gonna roll.
Roll damage.
Light crossbow. That is a 5.
5 damage.
5 damage.
I'm on the wrong page.
I should have readied a spell because I have a spell that makes tentacles erupt from a
No.
There we
10
go.
foot by 10 foot area.
Whoa.
And just go.
Whoa.
Grab everything.
Okay. So yeah,
Well, if the crossbow doesn't work, then you could always do that, couldn't you?
It's called Arms of Hadar.
don't look at this.
Oh yeah, but I said I readied my crossbow, so that's what I got.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the things I like to do is like
Ready
if you
actions.
say something, that's what happens. Like, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay, yeah, you just smoke the first dude. The dude's standing right in the middle of the group. Your arrow goes straight through him, and he just falls over. And all the other kobolds turn and look at you like, "Wow, holy shit, man!" They don't say that though, because they're speaking kobold, not
What?
common.
Oh, okay, kobold is the language.
Yeah. And that means now, for the first time in 2
they're not
sessions,
speaking High Elf.
we
Wait, I have language comprehension though. Can I understand what they're saying?
if you casted it previous to them saying it.
Fuck.
We're all gonna roll for initiative now.
All right,
Ooh, which one is?
So D20.
a D20, and then add this number to
Ooh, I
it.
wrote a natural 20.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That means you go
I
first.
did 2,
16.
Next one.
I rolled an 8.
My mouse is fucking up.
So do you 20 just means first, or does 20 mean surprise?
Just
round?
add your initiative bonus to it. So you
Oh,
got what you
0.
rolled already?
Maybe even less than I have.
I have a 3. It's initiative is dexterity based. You'll notice here it's probably the same as your dex
Okay, so
modifier.
I'm gonna start with you. What did you roll?
16. Like
16.
15 plus 1.
Yeah, just do the total.
Okay.
20.
20. These are your character's crazy legs.
Yeah, Grumbow Crazy
Very
Legs.
good.
8.
Jeez.
5.
What is wrong with you guys?
A 20.
Oh,
We're good.
16 is good, I thought.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
but a
bad.
5 isn't.
Whatever. It's just
It's a dice, man.
still crush them.
No,
Yeah.
you guys lose. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, yeah, crazy legs. You're up first, man. You got these kobolds. Good night.
Yeah, I can.
Good night, Ken.
Well,
You pushed open this big door. There's a bunch of kobolds standing there with spears in their hands. One of them's dead. What are you gonna do?
That's my answer.
I am going to cast my Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
Okay, sure.
and they're all gonna.
All of them? I think it's a single target spell.
Oh, it's a single target. Oh, well,
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What about Friends? Is that a
that
single
is
target
also a
spell?
single target spell.
Fuck.
Almost everything you have is probably gonna have a
Give a-
single target.
You just hit. I mean, so I hit one for 5 damage, and it killed it.
Okay, so I got.
These are like pretty weak.
I have like a
dudes.
mace. Maybe I pull out my mace and I go to
so
attack
you're gonna run
one.
up on it and whack it. You're easily within range to run up and whack it.
Is that like? Can I only mace one of them at a time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get 1 attack per round.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with my mace.
Okay, sweet.
Do I roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Roll to hit.
Question: He's before me. Can I guidance him?
And then
11
you add
can
the
just
two.
guidance
Two.
people after me.
Once you're in combat, it's like a specific order.
So it's 13.
13 to hit. That might not be enough. I don't remember their AC here. That is enough to hit. Yeah.
All right.
They're not wearing
Cool.
armor or anything, so cool.
So, and your mace does
Roll for damage.
1d6 damage. So roll that for damage, and then it would be plus your strength modifier,
Which is 0.
which is -2.
Oh, so I
Plus proficiency, also.
Not for damage.
Oh, to hit.
rolled a 2, so I get 0. Fuck.
So, yeah.
I've never had so many characters with negative modifiers in a party in my life.
Sorry, yeah. So a 7 means your modifier is -2.
So yeah.
Oh, I didn't. You didn't tell me that.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, didn't tell me that, but then I was like, oh wait, you didn't.
So you
I had no way of knowing.
you whack the dude with a mace, and
It does nothing.
It's ineffective completely.
Jesus.
Basically, he just dodges the blow pretty much, and it like skips off his side, and he sneers at you. Actually, they speak Draconic, so if anybody here speaks Draconic,
I do.
You
Dragons.
Yeah.
I wrote down dragons. I don't know.
yeah, that's Draconic.
that's
Yeah,
Draconic.
yeah. So he sneers at you and says something about beard goblins,
I also.
but you don't understand. He
Okay.
understands.
Can I cast language comprehension at the next chance that I
On your
get?
next turn, yes. you
Okay, got it.
Don't waste it.
Don't waste it on me.
can. So the guy that you just tried to hit
Kobolds.
is going to try to hit you back. So,
Okay.
and you pull off a sick dodge too. So yeah, he tries to
Cool.
stab you with a spear, and he completely whiffs it.
My turn.
Your turn,
Okay.
Mr. Elfman.
Mr. Elfman has nothing really combat style. I ready my shield just in like I have it. Do I have it or do I have to pull it out? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And in my other hand, I hold my holy symbol instead of a weapon,
Uh huh.
and I try to intimidate them.
Okay, sure. Roll
Do
to
I have
intimidate.
that? Oh no, I have -1 in intimidation. That really stupid.
You can still try.
But I try it, and I say, "Behold, I wield the power of Ilmater. Leave us be."
Roll to intimidate.
1.
You do have inspiration, so that's a natural one. So you can use that now to roll again if you want, or
It would kind of be a waste, but
it's up to you. I'm just reminding you that it exists.
When we do good damage, and we
for God, I will do it. 11.
Plus, -1, so 10. You do an exactly average job of intimidating
That's
them.
how I wanted it.
Okay.
I still think it was a terrific job,
Yeah.
by the way.
of course.
They look at you while you're yelling and then go back to what they're doing, basically.
Well, I tried.
And one of them runs right at you and attacks you.
I ready my shield.
Yep. Oh, man. And you, like, lift your shield, like, recoiling, and he just smacks right into the front of it and doesn't even get into you. Boom.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Nice.
TJ.
TJ, all right. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast. Range attack spell.
Yeah. So crackling bolt of energy shoots out of his fingertip. That's what warlocks are known for.
Well, that was a 20 that rolled onto a 2.
So it's a 2?
It's 2.
Okay.
But it looked like a 20. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
betting that's ineffective.
You just miss. Just
Okay. And then I'm going to move through the double doors. Stand next to
Sure.
our cleric.
How did I get through there?
I don't know.
I didn't
You
go
didn't go
through
through.
there.
Oh, okay.
One of the
then
kobolds
I guess
ran
I stand
ahead.
next to the cleric.
Yeah.
So he's in the room with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go stand
With
next
3.
to him.
Only 2. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to go stand next to him.
Okay. As you pass by the other one, it's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I'll just stand next to the cleric.
Okay.
They're not attacking me at
Gratur.
this point?
Huh?
Whatever.
I get my rapier out and try to eat the goblin.
Okay. So you're gonna hit the one with the rapier. Got it.
18.
18. Yeah, you hit it.
+5.
Okay.
20.
And next.
Something. I was
Yeah.
thinking 15 in my head. Something. So
All right, and so
damage.
now you roll a d8.
D8, which I don't have. I lost mine.
I hear is a
Yeah.
D8.
D8 plus
No,
3.
that's a 9.
1 plus 3, 4. It's still a good hit. They're not very strong, so
You don't add the strength.
yeah, to damage.
So that
okay.
the
Oh,
plus
I see.
3.
I
Plus
see.
3, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ability
So-
check doesn't add on attacks.
No.
Okay. Like on the chance of hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
This number plus this number.
No, his
I have
his
guidance.
spell. His
Guidance is like
adds
plus
it.
fear, plus 4 on the
plus-
ability check.
Oh, yeah. No attacks.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Crazy Legs. We're back up to you. You got 2 kobolds standing next to you. What are you gonna do?
What spells do you have?
I have Vicious Mockery. Oh wait, those are cantrips.
Yeah,
Those
you
are
can,
spells.
you
You can
can
cast
use
those
those.
whenever you want.
Vicious Mockery, Friends, Comprehend Languages, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
What's Vicious Mockery do?
Just psychic damage. He basically
Oh, hell yeah.
yells some sweet puns or insults at somebody.
And I can do it in their language?
And it doesn't have to. They just all they have to do is understand a language. Doesn't have to be yours, because it's a spell.
Oh, cool.
But you gotta give me a sick burn if you're gonna do it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna... What do kobolds look like again?
They look like little dragon lizard people. Like this tall.
But like they're small and they're
Yeah.
like scaly.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, let's see. I'm gonna yell at them.
Maybe that they're living in their own shit.
I'm gonna say like, hey, no wonder you live in a cave because you're so fucking ugly. Nobody could bear to see you in the light of day.
Good enough.
Ooh, that's good.
You don't have to roll anything. They actually
Oh.
have to roll a wisdom saving throw. I think it says on there.
So-
I wrote a note on there. For
Oh,
So
What's
yeah.
it say to the right there?
So yeah, because it's psychic damage,
To the right. Just go
Right,
right
Vicious
over.
Mockery
Right here.
will save
Will
1d4.
Oh, I meant to write whiz.
Oh, whiz.
14,
Says whiz.
and they got to beat a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they fails, and
oh, it fails?
So they have fire
yeah,
damage.
so it does 1d4 damage. No,
Okay.
it fails for them.
And
Oh.
then what's the effect
1d4.
as well? Okay, so roll
The
that.
damage.
They have,
The psychic damage. It's a spell. It's magic. So
yeah.
Okay.
3.
Oh, that's
3, yeah.
cool.
So he like grabs his head and
Does he even speak their language?
it's magic. Doesn't have to make sense. Whoa! The doggies are here looking for pets. Yeah, he grabs his head and squeals, and you can tell you did a good number of damage on him. The one that ran in, oops, that's the wrong one. The one that ran into your shield is going to attempt to attack you again
Oh, why can't I go first?
because he goes first.
Okay.
11 plus, what's your
17.
armor class? 17? Yeah, he's just beating on your shield. Ting, ting, ting,
I'm
ting.
laughing.
Yeah, it's your turn. What are you going to do now?
Nothing.
I step back and say, what was your name again?
Gratur.
Gratur, could you please help me here? And my turn ends.
Okay. So the one out there, the one you didn't attack, is going to attack you, Crazy Legs. And they're all rolling really bad today. Can't do anything to you. You're ducking, diving, dodging,
Okay.
all over that. You can dodge a kobold. You can dodge a ball.
Hey, doesn't Brandon Wrenches do Cobalt?
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close enough.
Yeah.
All right.
TJ.
TJ. All right. TJ is going to cast Eldritch Blast
Again.
at whichever one.
Whichever one.
The one.
He stabbed one pretty good with his rapier.
That one.
That one?
That one looks
Sweet.
good. 16.
16. Hits, definitely.
All right. 1d10. 9.
9 damage that you just blow a hole straight through him. Just a little smoking hole coming out of his chest.
Was it the one closest to me?
No.
Okay.
Gritar.
So the one closest to him.
Yeah. So you're gonna go help your elf friend here. Best friends, BFFs.
14 plus whatever.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 19.
So roll for damage.
And
D8 is the one I'm missing, of course.
6 plus 3,
Yeah.
9.
You kill him.
You can keep that D8 over there.
Yeah, you don't
'cause-
need it right now. Okay.
No, I don't need it right now.
Crazy legs. There's one standing in front of you.
Last
Alright.
That's the
one?
last one.
I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Yeah!
All right, let's do it. Roll more than a 2.
18.
18
That hits.
hit. All right.
Let's roll your damage.
6.
6.
Six.
So he does 4 damage to it, which is a lot to these guys. And he turns and runs away from you, which means you get an attack of opportunity. So you get to attack again here.
First I'm gonna make a joke, in good character. I'm gonna say like, yeah, you better run. I'm gonna come fucking kill you.
All right.
That doesn't sound like a
that's not
joke.
joke.
Vicious That's good enough.
And I'm gonna run after it with my mace and attack.
Oh,
again.
you're gonna try to attack him again? Sweet.
I mean, isn't
you
that
can't
the right
move
thing to do?
because technically it's his turn. He
Well,
went
you
after
gave him
you.
like a counter attack.
Yeah,
So-
he just gets to swing at it basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
if something if something starts in your melee range, and then leaves it,
Yeah.
you get
you
a
get to-
swipe at them. As they
Oh
leave.
wait,
So
could
it's
I
you can-
do
you can just hit.
Tasha's hideous laughter?
Just a basic
instead?
attack. Just
just a basic attack?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a swing.
yeah.
Sure.
It's just like
So,
a quick swipe.
D20,
Yep.
Yep.
7,
7
Plus 2.
plus 2
9.
misses. Swish. It's all right though. He runs all the way to the other side of the room, where there's a gong.
What?
A
gong.
gong. A big
Like,
Chinese symbol.
boom.
So it's like a big
Oh, bomb.
round,
Yeah, I see.
and he whacks it with his spear.
Ah,
And starts cackling while he runs to the door to try to open it, but he can't. He doesn't quite get there that far.
You had just one thing to do, you stupid dwarf, and you failed.
It is your turn, Mr. Elfman.
What was that? Well, he already rang the bell, like the gong.
Yeah.
There's not much I can do, I guess.
If he escapes, he'll probably give them information about
I'm not
us.
gonna attack him. I'm peaceful. I'm not attacking.
All right.
Is there like something I can hear from the gong? Like,
Yeah, really loud noise.
okay. Do I know, like, historically anything? It's just an alarm bell, I guess.
Just a gong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm playing the smartest and will say, guys, he rang a gong. It's gonna alarm more goblins. Whatever we are fighting, not goblins.
Kobolds.
Kobolds. End of turn.
Okay,
And I get myself, like, behind everyone else a little
gotcha.
bit.
Uh,
I hope they're not coming from behind. That would suck.
TJ. He's trying to get out the door. What are you doing, TJ?
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Got it.
That's a nat 1.
So you shoot, and you hit the gong.
Jesus.
Maybe 2 rings means ignore the last ring. The
Uh,
second ring was like,
Yes.
guitar.
No, we
He's still
can
away,
hope.
going to like.
Should've-
He's
can
try-
I-
yeah, he's trying to
should've
open the
hit
door
him
to get
with
out.
my
Okay.
Okay, far from me,
About 40 feet away.
so it would might take one turn to go there, and then another turn to eat.
Or if you have any ranged weapons.
Or
Yeah, but
he, as a
so-
bonus action, can spend his movement, can double his movement as long as... So he can use his movement, then as a bonus action,
Dash.
use another 30 feet as long as he's advancing on an enemy.
Oh, as an orc?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But that
Charge
that
kinda,
won't
I
allow me to like eat him.
Yeah, you
That's
can
the
get to him
point.
and then still
Yeah.
hit him,
Oh,
yeah.
but like on the next turn.
No, this
No,
turn you
oh,
can
It's
hit
because
him.
you're an orc.
An
Yeah,
orc,
let's
you,
try
You
that.
can charge.
you
Sure.
can like
Do
charge
I-
into battle.
Yeah, just roll to hit. Just run up to him and roll.
I sleep on the all and
So
Two
he's
nat ones in a row.
so the gong is really close to the door. And you roll a natural 1. You're like going to swing your rapier and just you hit it. It's a pretty light thing, but it still hits the gong. It's like just a little higher pitched.
3 gongs just woken up everything in this mine. The final boss in this mine is like, whoa, what's going on?
Crazy legs. What are you doing? Ringing the gong?
I'm gonna make a joke. I'm gonna say, "Hey, third time's the charm, right?" And then I'm going to. I'm gonna. Am I in range to do another mace attack?
You got to run up to him then.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and
Clobber him.
Clobber him with my
Yeah,
mace.
roll the hit.
Oh, 2.
A 1, and a 2.
It's not a 1, so you don't hit the gong. But you hit
Oh,
the door by
Yeah.
the kobold. Completely miss. And you guys remember the dripping water coming from the ceiling?
Yeah.
Well, the sound kind of changes, and you hear some stuff moving through the ceiling, and then just super hot, steamy water just starts shooting out of tiny holes everywhere in the ceiling. And everybody takes 1 damage.
I'm not in the room.
You're not in the room. Everyone else is.
Oh.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I? Yeah, I am.
Can't use that pencil.
Am I?
Yeah?
I don't think I was.
Oh, you said you moved by the cleric.
Yeah.
All right, so you two are in the room.
Nice.
You're taking 1 damage from boiling hot water.
7 HP.
Well, you have to cross the room.
All right. The goblin dies, or the kobold dies. Just burns to death in the water.
Sounds about
And now
right.
it's Mr. Elfman's turn.
Mr. Elfman's turn.
You see your comrades there burning.
I don't care about
The
my
steamy
comrades and
roof.
look at the trap up there. Do I see
Yeah.
any? I investigate it.
Okay, and roll investigation.
20?
Yes.
Don't care about your best friend?
I care about my best friend. That's why I'm looking at the ceiling trying to stop it. And to stop it, I failed. I have a 4.
Well, what's your modifier? You have to
Which one? Sorry.
investigation.
Oh, fuck, that was... Oh, 2. So I have a
6. Okay, yeah. You look up at the hole,
And
or you look up at the
shot.
ceiling.
Yeah.
And there's about 100 tiny holes in the ceiling, all just showering out
Okay.
hot water. It smells kind of sulfury. I think probably they tapped into like a hot spring or something, and they're
Okay.
piping it through.
I'm screaming to my friends. There are like 100 tiny holes in the ceiling. Watch out, there's hot water coming out.
Can I get the soap out of my...
The soap out of your back.
Yes.
TJ, you're burning. No,
No,
you're not
no,
burning.
no.
What are you doing?
I'm
Just keep 'em the
going
same order.
to. I don't know. Stand outside and tell the 2 guys in there, "Hey, you might want to come out. It's not happening out here. We're good.
Okay.
No burning water."
Can I try to punch
Your
the
turn.
door very far, but like very strong, so to open it? Because I'm just by the door.
Yeah, you're trying to get through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can open that door.
I can open it?
Yeah, it's easy. It's not locked.
Okay. Well, I thought because the kobold was like...
But he's like tiny. He's dead
Okay,
in front
okay.
of it. Yeah. Yeah, you open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a room with 3 doors in it on the other
Okay.
side.
Okay. And I step in.
You step into it? Okay. When you step into it, the floor goes...
I step back.
Just, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
And give me a dexterity saving throw.
10.
10 is not enough. As a bear trap, you know what a bear trap is? Falls from the ceiling and clamps itself down on your head and
That
shoulders.
sounds bad.
And you take 5 piercing damage.
Only 5. Oh, piercing. Yeah, which means blood.
Well, 5 damage, yeah. So you have a bear trap stuck on your head.
Nice.
Uh,
I'm not burning anymore.
crazy legs? He's standing in the doorway with a bear trap on his head.
Yeah,
You're standing in there.
I stepped through the door to get out of the burning water.
Past him?
Not
Or
pa-
back
not,
the other
not
way?
past him, just right next to him, and I
Okay.
try to get the bear
So
trap
he's like
off of his
in
head.
okay, you're gonna have to like step past him to be out of the burning water, basically, because he's like right there.
But I'm not gonna put my feet like past where his feet
Sure,
are gone.
no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna try to get the bear trap off his head.
Yeah.
Just give me a strength check. Pry that thing off.
Can I help him?
10.
10. Yeah, he's helping you. So roll again. You get another roll.
14?
14?
Oh, minus 2, I guess.
So 12?
12.
It's not super hard to get off. You guys like pry it off of his head, and it's just kind of dangling there from a chain now. And then the water turns off. It's just dripping.
Wait.
And then a second later, it turns back on. And then it turns off. Just keeps turning off and on like that.
Okay.
Kind of sporadically. No set time between.
I take out off my shoulder armor, like no,
Okay,
like my
that'll take,
breastplate.
like-
My breastplate.
You
Do
have
it like this,
You have,
and
you have a
run-
shield.
Oh, I have a shield. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't take it off. I take my
It'll
shield.
take like 2 minutes to take
Yeah,
off.
shield my head and
Okay.
then just run.
Just run across? Yeah. You make it
across to
across,
them.
no problem. It turns on once while you're in there, but you're covered by your shield, so you're good.
Uh,
TJ?
yeah, I'm gonna put my backpack on my head
Okay.
and pull a college student and just run.
Little less effective than a shield, so why don't you give me just an athletics check, see how fast you sprint across that room. It definitely turns on at least once while you're running through.
0.
0. You take 3 burning damage.
Fun fact: the faster you run,
The colder you are.
the faster you run in rain, the more wet you actually
you
get
run
because
into
you
the
run
falling
into
water.
the falling water. Yeah, thanks, Mythbusters.
Yeah.
All right,
Not going anywhere. Alright.
cool. I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Uh,
You run past a dangling bear trap. It's just a square room with 3 doors on the far end with numbers over them. 1, 2, and 3.
System, isn't it? No. No star.
No, sorry.
I just did my movement, so I can still do an action.
Oh, but I ran over. Why can I do anything?
You can.
You can.
You
but
just didn't say
that was
anything.
my thing.
Yeah, we're not
You're not in combat,
We're
so
not in
it's not
combat
turned
anymore.
anymore.
It's safe now.
Oh, well,
but the
yeah,
water
you can
behind you
investigate.
keeps like turning off and turning on.
Well, can I then still check his wounds? I have medicine.
Sure, yeah.
Medicine 5.
Sure, you gotta roll for it. Yep.
A 20?
Sure. Roll exceptionally well.
7.
And okay.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
Yeah, he's wounded.
Okay.
You deduce that he is wounded.
You're wounded.
Which mean?
You're wounded. He can see that you have wounds.
Can I pull out like the mouth harp and just like play a little tune
Sure.
to like raise people's spirits?
You sure can.
Cool.
Give me 1 second here. All right. What are you guys doing in this room?
I think he wanted to investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, I'll roll with advantage, or you roll with advantage. I'll help you.
I can help you guys too.
11 plus.
I guide him.
You give him guidance?
Yeah.
11 plus 3 plus. Yeah.
Plus this.
So, 13.
14 plus 1. 15.
God, everything I try to help.
No, that did help.
It's like tiny.
15.
Definitely helped. 15.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you guys rolling for? Because I was looking at something.
Investigating.
Investigation? Yeah. So you see 3 doors ahead of you. This is him playing the mouth harp.
Yeah.
He actually got that as a tune, or
YouTube. But 3 doors.
nice tune.
One is
Yep,
labeled
that's
number
a mouth
1.
harp.
One is labeled number 2. One is labeled number 3.
Oh,
Gracias.
En
Gracias.
serio, gracias.
All right, enough of the mouth harp. But
That's way too good.
yeah, door number 1 has a brass number over it.
This is all for me, guys. I'm not sharing.
Has big scrape marks
Typical wolves.
on the ground in front of it. And you see the stone has been scraped away, like something metal was like dragged through that door. Door number 2 has a bunch of mud and footprints and stuff through it. Door number 3 is exceptionally clean, and actually the stone outside the door is kind of damp.
So we can go through the door. Sorry, we're all eating popcorn.
Yeah.
That might limit the audio enjoyment of this next part. But
Thanks, dude.
so, all right. So we have to make a decision. Do we go through the door where the door where it's damp, the door where it's muddy, or the door where it's scraped by like a large metallic object?
Oh fuck.
the second one.
The second one.
The dirty one?
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the dirty door.
I'm not ready yet. I turn around and loot the goblins, kobolds, whatever.
Okay.
Search the kobolds.
So that room, the water keeps turning on and turning off
Oh
again?
fuck, no. There was one kobold who should be dead right next to the door.
Sure.
I drag him into our room and loot him.
Okay, sure. No problem. Give me an investigation.
Do we need to eat in this game? Like, can we eat the kobolds?
So you
guys have rations and
There's
stuff,
a system
okay.
for that, but it's kind of boring.
9 plus
and it's
2.
especially boring when you're listening to a
It's
podcast
11.
about
Fair
it.
enough.
9
Yeah.
plus 2 is 11, I think.
Yep.
You can spend
yeah.
extra money, you get fancy food. And,
You find
he would do it.
he had a spear on him. Yeah.
When
Usually,
you rent an inn, you can pay a lot more money.
you find a
to
spear
get,
on
a
him.
fancy room.
You find a little box on him too. It has a lock on it, but it's not very well made.
I open the box. I try to open the box.
Yeah, you have to break it if you.
He's got thieves' tools.
Hmm.
If you don't want to break it, he can pick it
I
up.
go to my best bud and ask him if I can open it for me.
You want to pick the lock for him on his little box he found?
Oh.
Sure.
And I guide him. Give him guidance.
Give him guidance. Sweet.
12,
So
so
plus 1d4.
4 plus maybe something. 16 plus what is?
Sleight of hand, let's say. Yeah.
3, so
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
It's easy. He sticks this thing in there and just pops right open. Inside of it is a bottle full of a red viscous fluid, a red thick fluid, and a bunch of dried bugs.
In the bottle?
No,
Oh.
separate.
I take one of the dried bags and look at it, try to investigate it. Is
Sure.
this animal handling or is it nature?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check. 9 plus 6, 14.
It's a cockroach.
15, a cockroach.
It has a bunch of salt on it.
Hey, why don't you,
I eat
Yummy.
You eat it?
it. 1.
Constitution check.
why would you eat that?
Protein.
yeah.
15, I
Yeah,
succeeded.
no problem.
So,
it's
hey.
kind of salty for your taste, but
That potion, that red vial of viscous fluid, do your, your investigate?
Yeah, I
You touch
should
something for a
investigate
minute? Just try it and see if we know what it is.
that. Oh, I have that. Yeah, thanks. Oh no, it's a spell. I just have 2 spells per. Where's my investigates?
Good news is it's all over the counter here.
Arcana check.
Yeah, I want to check that thing.
Arcana check on that
Sure, yeah.
red vial.
How do you check that? I have 6 on Arcana.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very clearly labeled healing potion.
Okay. Cool. Well, we just had to check.
Yeah.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
Yeah, it's clearly labeled, so it might
Could
be a
be.
trick.
You
Well-
can tell it's a healing potion.
Okay.
Okay, it's a healing potion. Cool. Well, let's go further in. Or do you want to drag those other kobolds out? You got a shield. Go grab the other kobolds. If this
I'm
one's got
super weak.
If this one's got a healing potion, then
yeah,
what?
take the
other
healing
one?
potion and then do it. Oh, you're weak in general.
Yeah.
You're always weak.
Yeah, you can do it.
Can I give him my shield?
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
I give him my shield so he can shield himself while he pulls the kobolds with.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It was-
Yeah, go for it.
Anything to check or like?
Yeah, no problem. The shield's big enough. Kind of shields you.
Okay. use this.
No,
No, just drag them to us and
Yeah,
we can
all you're doing
inspect
is
them.
just dragging them in, right?
Okay,
So yeah, no problem. You get the other 3 bodies in there.
Who's good at what was it? Inspecting investigation?
Investigation. Yeah, you guys can all search them. You have enough time
yeah,
to go
3,
through everything
okay,
they
yeah.
have.
All right.
You only have a couple of little articles
Okay.
of clothing on.
17.
I got
Yeah.
a 14.
So collectively, you guys find 3 spears,
Okay.
just between them, and
15.
then
Small.
2 more boxes of bugs,
Okay.
and one of them has a dagger also. And that's all you find on them.
Okay. I slip the healing potion in my pocket.
Okay. Try and sneakily.
No,
or-
no, no.
Okay.
I just put it in my pocket. I mean, I found it. It's mine.
Yeah, no problem.
Fair enough.
You all have full health, don't you? Oh no, fuck! You had a bear trap coming at your head.
All right.
Bleeding stuff.
yeah, he's got the lowest health of any of us.
Yeah, I'm looking at him and I'm like,
We'll give him the potion, and then if he needs it, if we get into a situation where he needs it, he can take it quickly.
I'm like, I'm gonna store it for you. If you need it, I give it to you.
Is
And then I
this-
stick it back.
Can you throw the spears? Are there?
You can throw anything you want.
Well, like, do they have like a lot of further range than like a mace and a dagger?
Oh, hell yeah.
Throwing. If it was a javelin, you could throw it like 6 feet. A spear, I don't know. You could throw it across the room.
All right. Should I take?
Because it's kind of like it's like a big 2-handed spear. You know what I mean? Not like.
Oh, gotcha. So it's not really worth taking.
Well, but
You're a dwarf. You
and they
fucking
are-
throw.
they're
They
small,
throw.
yeah.
They throw logs for fun. They do the caber toss. You could throw a spear across the room and do some damage if you hit.
So should I take the spear?
Yeah. Why the hell not? You
Fuck it. I'll take up a spear.
you
Take a
can
spear?
take all 3 if you want.
Good luck carrying them.
They're kobold spears. How big are they?
yeah.
36 feet long.
No.
No.
So
Just
can I
kidding.
add that to my weapons or?
Yeah, just
you
add a
had
spear.
3 spears. What, 1d8 throwing or 1d6?
1d6 one-handed, 1d8 two-handed. For melee. For throwing, it would just be 1d6.
Okay.
I trade my healing potion with his shield, like with my shield. I get my shield back and give him the healing potion.
Okay.
I don't use it right away.
Alright, well, let's head through the door.
Which one? There's 3.
Number 2?
Number 2?
Why do you decide?
We all, what? They both said number 2.
Oh, really?
I didn't say number. That was on the way.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking like we need to think about it because one's muddy, one's wet, and then one's like
One's very clean, like noticeably more clean than the rest of the floor.
So,
here.
if we want to find someone without legs,
Do we know what kobolds left? Oh, can we investigate the mud and see if there's any like
Peg leg tracks?
yeah, peg leg tracks?
It's only about like a square foot of mud in front of the door, but yeah. Give me an investigation check, somebody, or give me a survival check, because this is more like discerning tracks at this point.
I have
but
3 on
I'm quite sure
survival.
that no run will maybe be able to go through the door number 3. There's no steps, so.
It's possible, but let's investigate. It's like a
Yeah, I rolled again.
fuck.
What do you got?
3.
You roll.
3? You kind of like, when you're going up...
I have a 15 and
15?
I have 3
Okay.
on survival, so I have 18.
Sure, yeah. You can see a couple of tracks that are very clearly kobold. There's some like wood chips in there. A couple of dead bugs, but nothing that would immediately say not run
And
has
that's
been here.
door number 1 and 2.
No, that's door number 2. That you were looking in the mud. There's no
Oh,
mud by
okay.
door number 1.
What is
What-
door number 1?
Yeah.
Door number 1 just has large scrapes in the ground, like something heavy metal was like dragged through.
And then what about number 3?
Number 3 is the damp one that's super clean.
Oh. Huh.
What is Arcana again?
It tells you about magic stuff.
Okay, so that doesn't help.
Well, I have no ideas.
And perception? Like this-
Perception is just noticing things.
Okay.
Noticing things, and then investigation's like looking for specific
okay.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What do
knock
you
on
say,
every
TJ?
door like twice.
You knock on every door twice?
Yeah, I start
Yeah.
with door number 1.
Okay, you
Knock,
knock
knock.
on it twice.
Yeah, knock. Does it sound solid, or does it
Sounds
sound
like a wooden
wood?
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Door number 2.
Door number
Knock,
2?
knock.
More of a dense sound. Not as hollow on that side. Yeah.
Door number 3. Knock.
Knock, knock. Sounds like a normal door.
Okay.
Knock.
Well, did they hear it, or door number 2 sounds weird?
I'm in. Let's go.
All right. Door number
Door
2.
number
I
2
step
sounds weird.
very far away from door number 2.
Let's
yeah,
just-
me too, getting my short bow away.
Do we look for traps on door number 2?
Not away, but
Well, you
ready to
totally
shoot.
should, but I'm far away, and not like behind it. Like
Will you give
on the
me
side.
guidance?
I give you guidance, but like very carefully.
That's a nat 20
For looking for traps?
on door number 2.
You don't see any traps.
Okay, cool. I throw the door open
You throw the door open?
with my light crossbow in hand.
Okay, the door opens towards you. So
I throw it open.
throw it open. Okay. As you do, like a perfect square of like a closet full of centipedes just goes and collapses
Good thing I got
all
my,
on top of you.
Good thing I got my torch.
And
Wait, where was your torch if you had the short bow in one
everybody
hand
roll for
and-
initiative.
Right here.
All right.
Combat music time.
11 plus 1, 12.
15.
12.
Okay, so 12 for
11.
Elf Man. Crazy Legs
What's the modifier?
should be in the top of it. You want to point it to him, Erik?
Is it strange?
Initiative.
Right there. It's,
Oh.
it's usually
Okay.
a dex
Yeah, I got an
modifier.
11.
11. TJ?
TJ?
15, sorry.
22.
22. Trying to look at your name every single time. Gratar, or I'm probably saying it terribly. Alright.
Does grature mean something in French? Or is it just your... Got it.
It's like quite orc to me.
Yeah, it sounds good to me,
Maybe
man.
a French orc.
Or a Klingon. It reminds me of a Klingon. All right. Grotto.
So,
Bunch of centipedes spilled out. He's almost knee-deep in centipedes. As they collapse out of what was just basically a storage closet. Completely packed full of centipedes.
Good thing we checked.
Any good nutrition in centipedes?
Look, just start eating your way out of these
What
centipedes.
do you wanna do?
I'm gonna eat
where
them.
am I actually? In the room?
You're in the room.
Can
Yeah.
I close the door?
The centipedes already fell out.
Oh, so they're gone.
It was like a closet, right?
Oh,
Completely full. You opened it?
okay. Oh, where I was? No, I was with you.
Can we do an
Yeah.
Arcana
Okay,
check
so
on
You're standing
the...
behind him.
No time.
So they're
No
like
time.
the
I mean,
floor is
on your
full
turn.
of centipede.
They're gonna do some damage.
Just by him.
so
Wait, the centipedes are gonna do
Yeah.
damage?
Okay.
they might be this big and poisonous.
Yeah, they're about that big.
Oh,
And there's
shit.
hundreds of them.
I was thinking like that big.
Nope.
Got it.
They're about
So
6 to 8 inches long, I'd say.
swarms of insects.
Just
Can
you
I
Google
it?
can I use my
just-
cantrip?
No, no.
Can I?
I tell
his turn.
him jump
Oh.
inside of the water. They'll get away.
In the water.
The steam?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do for your turn?
No,
probably
let's kill
can still do
them.
what-
We gotta fight them.
It's like I won't eat you.
They're enough. Not all of them are on him. Only some of them.
And how big are they?
How big are they? This big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So can I just step on them or just?
You can do whatever you want.
I probably can step on them.
Ooh, yeah.
Is there any claw or thing that I might get my foot like through?
You might.
So I just eat them with my dagger.
Okay.
Rapier.
With your rapier, you're going to start stabbing them. No. Yeah. Hey, this is Dungeons and Dragons. You can do it. What are you doing? Is
Nat
that
one?
3 nat ones you rolled today?
Damn.
3? Oh man. All right. Well, you go to push him aside to try to get the centipedes, and you slip and you fall into the centipedes. So now you're laying on the floor with centipedes crawling all over you.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I feel bad when my players roll natural ones. TJ, your friend just fell in front of you covered in centipedes.
I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Yeah.
So, in a 10-foot radius, tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Can't take reactions until its next turn.
So all creatures. That's including your friend here. So let's do it.
You got good strength, right?
How much damage?
2d6?
What do they got to beat? Spell save DC.
14.
All right. How much damage?
2d6? Strength saving throw.
Yeah, you got to do a strength saving throw.
You got +3 to it. You said to be a 13. Yep.
Yep,
it's
you beat
good.
it. Cool.
3. Fuck!
3 damage.
That's horrible.
No, it's not.
2d6, and I did 3 damage
Well, but to everyone, or not?
to every single one of them.
Yeah, so
But they're
centipedes.
But they're fighting as a group, so I don't know.
2 or was it 3?
3.
3?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck you.
I couldn't remember.
You can remember if it was a 1 and
Oh,
a 2?
I'm sorry
or a
that
1
I'm
and a-
keeping track of a ton of things that you're not, Eric. Get over it.
Oh, the centipede has how much health? Alright, sorry. Don't mock the DM.
Rocks fall, everybody dies. I'm going home. Alright, so... Elfman.
Could have done 12 damage.
Elfman. I carefully step over my friends and check room number 2, or like the closet. Investigate.
You're going to go into the closet? You have to walk through ankle-deep centipedes to get into the closet.
How many are there?
Hundreds.
Should have made it fighter. I throw rocks at the centipedes.
Okay. So you're going to pick a rock up off the ground?
Yes.
Give me a dexterity...
Should have picked up a spear, man.
Give me...
You have all the spears.
Roll an attack.
No, I only
with that. Add your
decided to
dexterity
take one
modifier.
spear.
So
Plus one.
1.
The spears are
Five,
still
so
close
5.
by.
You throw a rock, nothing happens. Just kind of goes into the mass of centipedes.
Okay.
Yeah. You are covered in centipedes. What kind of armor are you wearing? Leather armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to like get in and bite you, but your armor's you haven't been bitten by them yet. Luckily, you're incredibly lucky. Crazy legs.
I am going to use my cantrip
Okay.
of friends.
Friends?
Yeah. Does it work on centipede?
You would know that it would not work. They have to be
Humanoids.
an intelligent creature.
Centipedes are intelligent, man. Come on.
I don't know where you're from, but
So playing my drum to them probably would not enchant them to like stop attacking us either.
probably not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start stabbing them with my spear
Sure.
that I just picked up.
Yeah.
So
Should be the same roll as your mace. We're just different damage.
it's a 1d8. You said?
If you're using two hands.
Yeah, using two hands.
Yeah.
So wait, do I do the
Yeah. Roll the same as if you were attacking with your mace. So roll the d20.
9?
9 plus
What do I plus it with?
so there's attack bonus.
Yeah, plus 2.
Oh, so 11.
11. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just kind of not working out for you. You're just kind of missing them as you're jabbing, hitting the stone floor. You're just barely not there though. Erik, the ones near you. What's your AC?
My AC is 14.
They're trying to crawl up your legs and bite you, and you're kicking them off as they come. Not doing any damage to you. Graptur.
Try to stand up.
Try to stand up? Okay. Yeah, sure. That just takes half your movement, so you can stand up, no problem.
Okay, stand up and try to get rid of the one.
Okay, sure.
that are in my-
Yeah. We'll just use, Jeez, I don't even know how to do that. I'll just say, yeah, you can use an action to get them all off of your body.
Okay.
Too. Yeah, no
And
problem.
then can I? Oh no, that's an action.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you have movement left.
Okay.
You have half of your movement left, so 15 feet you can move.
So maybe I just step back a little bit.
Sure. Step back like 5 feet off of them. Sure. And, TJ.
All right. Well, I'm going to, I guess.
So just a question: did I took any hit damage?
No, they were trying to get you, but they couldn't.
okay.
I'm going to dagger him.
Sure.
22
Yeah, you're stabbing centipedes with daggers.
for 4 damage.
Sure. You're just going to town stabbing centipedes.
That's what I do best.
Yeah.
All right. And I like to back out a little bit.
All right. Well, Elfman. He's been stabbing centipedes with his dagger.
Stabbing him.
Looks like fun. I keep throwing rocks.
Okay. Give me dexterity.
17
All right, you
plus 1.
You hit a centipede
Oh yeah.
for 1d4 damage. That's improvised weapon damage right there.
4.
For 4 damage. He's pulling a halfling maneuver, and he's taking out the bad guys with pebbles now.
Not bad.
It's working. And the ones nearest to you are trying to crawl up on you and bite you again. Man, these guys are rolling terribly. Can't get on you. You're like brushing them off as they're trying to crawl up. Crazy legs.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and start stabbing them too.
Sure.
3.
3. Man,
God damn.
you guys
I
tonight.
feel like my dice rolling is reflecting how tired I am.
Erik.
Got it.
Centipedes get up on you.
I'm going to make you re-roll that
How and why?
because I have a
Don't believe you.
defensive duelist trait. They have to beat a 16.
Oh, on a reroll? Or if they already beat one?
If they already beat me, then I add 2. I don't think you have to re-roll. I think they just have to beat a 16.
Yeah. They're well over it with their...
Oh.
I
Okay.
rolled a 17 and they're above it. With
Oh,
their-
okay.
Alright. So... You take 5
Ooh.
piercing damage. and 3 poison damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh. Okay. So finally something I can do.
Yeah. All right. It is
Yeah, get in here, elf man.
Gretar's turn.
Well, I try to
Gratur.
attack one or two. Like,
Sure. Yeah. So he's unconscious, laying in them now.
okay, so laying in them.
Yeah, he fell
Okay,
over.
So I try not to eat him.
Yeah, no problem. Just don't roll a 1. Like you. Okay.
6 plus
6 plus 5, 11.
Yeah, 5.
Not quite enough. You guys are just barely missing. TJ, death saving throw.
Got it. That is a 17. That's a pass.
Elfman.
I try to help him.
You want to
What are you gonna do?
cast heal on me?
Well, yeah, unconscious. Does cast heal on him?
Yeah,
do
it'll bring him
anything?
above. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll bring him back to consciousness.
Well, I kind of wanted to save that for the big boss. Can I just try to medicine check him? Oh no, then he's unconscious and I still have to heal him.
stabilize him. Yeah, but
And he's right in the middle of something.
He's covered in centipedes.
Okay, I cast healing
Healing word.
from very far away. 1d4 plus 4
so you roll 1d4,
and plus 2, and he gets plus 2 anyways. 4 plus 2, he gets 6.
6 hit points.
6. I'm back up to 6.
TJ, rather.
When I lost one of my 2 spells a day. That's a bummer.
Yeah, well,
Do you
you
have
got
to
to
write that down or just remember?
Just
it?
remember.
You can remember or write it down, whatever's easier for
Okay,
you.
I remember.
All
Try
right.
to cheat.
So elfin of you.
Eric, the centipedes on you are trying to bite you.
Capitan.
They bite you
Do you
for
have the pen?
2 piercing damage
That's the pen. No.
and 1 poison damage.
Do you have the pen?
I think he has it.
All right.
Crazy legs. Lots of centipedes still.
Ugh, god damn it. Can I attack him with my mace?
You sure can. It might work a little better than daggers.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh.
Trying to
well,
kill
yeah.
a bunch of bugs.
I'll go with the mace, and let's see what I roll.
Don't roll a 3.
9.
9 plus.
The 6?
Nope. Plus your attack bonus there.
Oh, 9 plus...
Wanna help him, Eric?
What am I doing?
So, what are you
plus
attacking
2.
with?
11.
11.
Okay.
God, that's the same you rolled with your spear. So you're just barely, you're like whacking the ground and just missing every centipede. Just barely.
Hmm.
Yeah. Gratur.
He still have the torch.
There's a torch. It's laying on the ground now. But yeah.
Okay, can I? It's still on fire.
Yeah.
Can I grab it and like?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll to hit. That's all you have to
Oh,
do.
shoot. I totally forgot about that. I mentioned that early.
Oh fuck it.
9.
9 is, he's waving around. It's not getting him on fire though. He's maybe just hasn't had enough time to work it in there.
And they are not frightened about that.
Um,
Scared.
Yeah, I guess some of them are recoiling. Yeah, they're like kind of going back into the closet. Some of them. That makes sense. I'm gonna give you inspiration because you're clever.
That's
So you
good.
get one
But
of
he's
you
an
guys.
orc. Orcs are not clever.
But orcs know about dark, dank things.
Like centipedes. TJ.
All right. I am going to stab with my dagger.
All right.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Roll double damage.
So that means, since the dagger's a 1d4, I roll 2. I roll it twice.
Nice.
Edge of
So-
modifier 1 time.
2. So that's a 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
7 damage. You managed to take out enough of the centipedes that they all go scurrying into the cracks and corners and tiny little holes and scatter off
All
the
right.
rest of the room. You guys
Not
killed
bad.
some centipedes. Good job.
I investigate
Yeah.
the cabinet.
You investigate the
Yeah.
cabinet. All right, yeah, you go in there, and there's some shelves in there, some old boxes, a couple of bottles. You know.
Loot it.
Dwarf
Yeah,
shit.
investigation check.
Investigation check.
Mhm.
All of us?
Oh
or-
no, just me. I'm in the
20
cabinet.
is
It's
in the
my
closet.
loot. It's my loot. Go away, guys. 8.
8.
Okay, you can come and help me now.
You rolled a nat 20.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk in, and the first box you open, there's another red potion, like the other one found.
I rolled an 18.
18. Okay. You
Sorry, I did to you.
find
What? I take it. I take it and
any
grab
excuse
it.
to roll that
Thanks.
thing.
62.
62 silver pieces in a box in there.
Whoa.
On
So
a
I-
high shelf.
Whoa.
You think maybe just the kobolds stacked it and missed it because it was so high.
So the dwarf found it?
How much is 62
He knows
silver
where dwarves
pieces?
keep their...
That's 6.2 gold.
So I have that in SP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Do I roll to search too?
Sure.
62, you said?
Investigation 19.
Found some really, really, really dirty mop buckets and mops. There's like some of them still have centipedes in them.
Can I investigate again?
I turn to the dwarf and say, "You want to keep that for yourself, dwarf?"
Fuck yeah.
This is his clan's birthright.
What do you guys do?
I expected nothing else from dwarves.
Like there is this closet,
That's it.
and I think there should be something behind it. So I try to move it somehow.
Yeah, no, it's just flat stone.
Okay.
Nothing doesn't sound hollow or anything. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to door number 1 then, or door number 3. Which one do you guys want to do?
1.
3. 3 is the damp one.
No,
Definitely
It's not damp anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's not
It's
damp
dried.
anymore.
It's
How did
dried.
that happen?
Just evaporation.
Oh, because something recently went through there. Something wet recently went through there.
While we were fighting the centipedes?
It's dried up.
It dried up.
Since the time you've entered the room to then, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go into the damp door.
I make myself ready to run away, so I get to the.
I'm not gonna open the door like that.
Far
anymore.
away.
I'm gonna.
How are you gonna open the door, Erik?
I'm gonna stand. It opens towards me.
This one, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna stand against
Wait.
the wall.
Sorry, is this 3 or 1?
This is 3.
3.
The previously
Okay.
damp floor
And
door.
then I'm gonna
Okay.
open the door
I'm
halfway.
Sneaking into the closet, like not closing the door, but just
Hiding in the closet.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door halfway.
Okay, yeah, you open the door halfway. And it's pitch black.
All right.
Who
And
can
you
see
can hear
it?
something sloshing.
All 3 of you guys can see in the
You
dark.
hear something sloshing, and then it stops. Then you hear a squeal.
Wait, I can see in the dark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you peeking through.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna peek in.
All right, you see a long hallway with dozens of tripwires down it, and you see a kobold in the middle holding a mop, and he drops it, and he starts hopping over the tripwires the opposite direction of you guys.
Running away.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely something important down
Throw
there.
your spear down there, and hopefully you hit him or a tripwire.
Yeah, I'm
See what
gonna
happens.
throw my
Alright.
spear at him.
Give me
Nice.
give me an attack, just straight strength, whatever your normal one is.
3.
Hey, maybe hit a tripwire.
You hit several tripwires. You throw it, it goes about 15 feet down, and it just kind of lands on something, and you can see him go. You guys hear like some mechanical gears turning in the walls.
And nothing happens.
You heard some gears turning in the walls.
Okay.
Can I go back and get the other 2 spears that from the other
Yeah,
2
you
kobolds?
guys pulled them through. So yeah, there's 2 more
Okay.
spears there.
Can I...
By the time you do that, he's to the end of the hall.
I mean, yeah, he's to the end of the hall, but can I use the spear to, like, try to trip the rest of the
you
tripwires?
can do whatever you want.
Alright, I'm gonna throw another spear to trip the tripwires.
Yeah, the hallway's too long
That is a pointy one.
for you to probably trip all of them by throwing spears.
I'm gonna
But-
trip as many as I can.
Okay.
2.
Hey, bad roll means more trip. Right?
No, it just means you threw it less far, I guess. You throw it, it goes about 8 feet out, and just kind of like flops down on like 8 tripwires, and just and you hear the same sound inside the walls.
Any different than the last time?
Same exact sound.
Alright, I'm gonna throw the 3rd one.
Okay.
That's
16.
16.
Okay, yeah, it goes further than the other 2s, and it lands on a bunch, and down from the distant end of the hallway, you can hear. There's still about 2 or 3 dozen tripwires just zigzagging all
All right,
over
what
this
do you
at
guys think
various
about
heights.
this room? Fuck this room?
Can I use my
There's
persuasion?
a door at the end of it too. It's a hallway.
Perception.
I'm gonna use my persuasion and try to convince our
Okay.
elven friend to go down the hall. I'm gonna say to him,
So what I say is role play, not role play. We're between people.
Okay,
so
okay.
Just try to convince him.
so what's your name again, Paul?
Meletheru.
So Melith, it seems like there's not anything happening when we trip the tripwires. You want to go and clear out the rest of them?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it's the least you could do after you've stood by and let us fight off all the other dangers along the way.
Well, I hit one of those centipedes with a rock. Pretty good. I brought, like, the guy back from death, or at least
Oh,
unconsciousness.
You hit the guy with the centipede with a rock. That's
Yeah, and I brought him back
that's-
from the dead.
Well, yeah, you brought him back
Well,
from the dead.
to cut it
but,
short, I'm not gonna go in there.
hmm.
Why don't you go, dwarf?
Because I'm too fat to get down the hallway.
Oh, wow.
Well, I can see that you are not. You are, but you're not too fat to go there.
Look, I already tripped half of the tripwires. I think you should do the other half.
Just start throwing rocks or something.
Well, I just start ignoring him.
Wait, there's a mop bucket in that room? Is it
Yeah.
on wheels?
Yeah.
And
Okay, I'm just going to grab them and start throwing them down the hallway.
It's 2 buckets and 1 mop.
Okay,
Can't we
I'm
just
gonna
pass
start
through those?
throwing
Like,
them down the hallway.
You can do whatever you want.
as he was doing. I mean,
Just jump over them?
yeah.
I want to see what happens when they're all tripped.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so do I.
So you're going to roll a bucket down there?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
roll the bucket.
It gets about a quarter of the way down, and the tension from it breaks through some of the wires. They snap, and you hear the gears clicking in the walls, and the tension, it gets to a point where the wires stop the bucket.
I wonder if like every wire we break just makes something harder for later.
Fuck it, let's break all of them.
All right, let's do it. I'm in.
We're
man.
too far in now.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and just start like.
Okay, as soon as you
kicking
take a
them.
step, the first step in there, the floor goes,
Nice.
clicks down into the floor. It's a pressure plate.
All right, I'm gonna keep walking.
Every step you take, the next step.
So am I going like further down with each step?
Nope. Each tile you step on depresses about an inch.
And that wasn't happening when the cobalt was running away.
You think maybe the cobalt is just a lot lighter than you guys, so maybe it wouldn't
Yeah,
spring
you're
this kind
so
of trap.
fat.
Well, cobalts are like 40 pounds. or
Is
something,
Melith as heavy as I am, or
No, I'm lighter.
He's a lot lighter.
but not as light as a cobalt?
No.
Mm. I'm gonna keep walking.
All right. What are you doing about the tripwires along the
I
way?
I'm
tell
gonna,
him
I'm
to
gonna,
stop.
I'm gonna kick out the tripwires.
Kick the bucket in front of you. Like keep.
Yeah,
kicking the bucket
when I
in
get
front
to
of
the
you.
bucket, I'm just gonna like kick the bucket
Sure,
out
yeah.
in front of me.
It rolls, takes
Yeah,
two
you're
or,
about to kick the bucket.
takes 2 or 3 tripwires out with each one, and you hear
Yeah.
clicks in the walls. Yeah, and you just keep going.
Yeah, I just keep going.
Yeah,
I
you, get,
scream in the tunnel, how about you investigate the shit first?
you get to the end of the hallway, and it's the door. It's closed. All the tripwires are now tripped.
All of them?
All of the pressure plates are now depressed and have not clicked back up. There's a tiny little stool there with a rolled up piece of paper on it.
What is?
I'm
where's
gonna look at the
cobalt?
piece of paper.
He went through the door at the end of the hall.
Yeah. So you open up a piece of paper, and it is written in a language you do not understand.
I am going to use my spell of
I
comprehend languages.
I speak that language, you know?
But you're not in the hallway.
Yeah, just...
So you can use comprehend languages?
Yep.
All right, you cast on it, and in the writing of maybe a 3rd grader, you see, to do, mop hallway, finish building traps, feed mother.
He was still mopping the hallway. The traps are not finished.
Yeah, good point.
That's why that was damp, because he was mopping.
Can I investigate the doorway?
Yeah.
All right. Do I roll for it?
Yeah, I'm.
Sure.
I mean, are you gonna be like, "Hey, it's cool"?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, it's cool,
Yeah.
because I just rolled a 3, so I'm probably not gonna learn much.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna.
Hey, it's cool. I also looked at the door. It's also cool. No.
All right, let's go. Let's head in.
I say, I don't trust him. Let's check out door number 1.
All right, I'll walk back and investigate door number 1.
Sure.
We investigated it before.
Who's opening it?
I don't know. I think door number 3 is the way to go, because the kobold was there mopping the traps.
Oh, and
then-
they were supposed to build traps.
And he hadn't built the traps, and the traps were probably guarding Mother.
Who shall be fed
Oh.
like the gay small kobold.
Do we know if kobolds are
Okay,
like
but
dwarf.
hive mind
Dwarf
kind of
retard,
people?
dwarf.
He rolled nat 20 on kobold history earlier, right?
Yeah.
He would
He
know
did.
that kobolds live in like little enclaves. Usually they rally around some stronger being as their master.
That they might refer to as mother?
That would be like a cultural thing. That would be, I don't know, might vary between clan to clan.
Mm.
Typically, their perfect ideal clan is living in servitude to a huge ass dragon.
Interesting.
Because they know they're like safe and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the dragon just sends them out to do their bidding and eats them if they don't like them. So.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it would be unlikely that a huge ass dragon would live down here since there's not much wiggle room.
Yeah, totally. So what is it going to be? Are we going to go to door number 1 or stay in?
I say we keep going down door number 3.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to... Does someone else want to investigate the door before we go through it?
Sure, let's do it.
I wait at the
15.
still in the not in the hallway before the hallway and watch them do the shit.
11.
15? Yeah. 11, 15, blah, blah, blah. It just appears to be a normal door.
All right,
I'm going to open it.
halfway. In case
Halfway.
there's still some centipedes.
So
or
you,
arrows fly out or something. So yeah.
you open it halfway?
I'm going to open it a quarter of the way and peek in.
Sure. As soon as you open it, the tip of a spear comes right out, and it's the kobold that was standing in the hallway before, and he tries to stab you,
All right.
and it just misses. You're like, whoa! And you dodge it.
Cool. I'm going to
Everybody roll for initiative. Combat time. That means combat music for like
9.
2 seconds.
5.
7.
9.
Dang.
All right, everybody remember their number, because...
5.
5. Crazy legs.
9.
Eric
7.
or TJ?
9.
Lots of nines. Who has a higher dexterity? You do, so you'll go first.
Who does?
He has a higher dexterity than him. That's the way I settled ties, so
Yeah.
there's not a bunch of rolling.
Makes sense.
All right, Mr. Orkman.
So the door is like quarter open.
Yeah, like quarter, halfway, somewhere in between there. And there's a kobold stabbed his spear through there.
Okay, can I... Where I'm... Yeah, just at the door. I just impacted. Can I grab the spear? Or he's like...
Yeah, the spear's still through. You can grab it if you want.
Okay.
Give me a strength check.
That's
Let's do
badass.
2 strength checks. Oh, natural 20. Yeah, you just yank it out of his hand, just whoosh, through the door.
Okay, well...
All right. TJ.
I'm going to. So is the door open now?
Have you shut the door?
No.
Yeah, then that's like half.
I mean, now that the spear's gone, like I'm getting ready to go through the door myself. if you
I'm
know.
gonna crossbow that motherfucker.
Sure. Shoot.
15.
15 hits.
Dude, my crossbows.
Ready for this one?
Why do I do anything else? Nice. 13 damage.
13 damage.
Nope.
Uh,
I'm sorry, 11 damage. My crossbow's great.
Yeah, you kill him.
Sweet.
No problem.
Cool.
Shot through the heart.
No.
All right.
Stomach.
Okay.
But yeah. There you can hear a rhythmic sound on the other side. Sounds like metal scraping back and forth, like. And there are 2 kobolds yelling at each other.
Are they like an exoskeleton?
You hear 2 kobolds. You can understand it.
I can understand it.
You can too. Comprehend language, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because that lasts an hour.
An hour.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you guys can hear them yelling at each other, saying, "Read the fucking sign, you idiot! I read the sign. You didn't read the sign. No, you have to extrapolate from incomplete data. No, you don't. Read the sign and do what it says."
Can I like pop in the door?
Sure, yeah. Open it the rest of the way.
Open it the rest of the way, and then I'm gonna run at these people or run at the kobolds with my mace.
Sure. So when you pull the door open, you see a big lever on the ground.
Yeah.
It says water control. And you see 2 kobolds fighting over it. And there's a sign that says, "When the gong rings, pull the lever."
Ah.
Oh.
Pretty advanced, huh? I'm gonna attack them with my mace.
All right, go for it. There's only 2 sitting there.
Fuck, 1.
Man, we are rolling a lot
hit
of
the
ones
lever.
today.
Snaps off. They're both snapped out of their stupid argument, and they turn to regard you. It is now... Man, I need to cross some of these out. Who went before you? TJ went before you.
Yeah.
Fuck something up.
I'm
Elfman,
losing
it's your
steam
turn.
here.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Yeah. Elfman.
To get that shit done first, I pull my mace out and attack one. No, wait, I'm still at the other side of the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm catching up to.
You're sprinting
to my
down the
friends.
hallway. Okay. Gotcha. One kobold is going to try to attack you. He misses, and they've been missing a lot tonight. And it is the other kobold. I goofed up here on my order, so the other kobold also, he doesn't miss. Gets you for 1 piercing damage.
So I lose a hit point?
Yeah. Mr. Orkman?
So I get my rapier out and try to eat one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that to me?
Roll the hit. 18. Yeah, that'll do it. Roll for damage.
How does
D8.
his flanking work? If someone's on the opposite side of the creature?
7
Within
plus
5 feet
3, 10.
on a side. 10 damage? Yeah, you kill one of them outright. I'm going to even do the math.
So if you attack a creature that has another creature behind it or on either side,
one
of
of
it,
its enemies. An enemy
yeah.
of
So
your target.
if me and you are on either side of a creature and you attack it, you get sneak attack damage, so you get an extra 1d6
D6.
on top of whatever damage you do. So it's pretty great to do that.
TJ.
But you don't have to do that. I'm just gonna keep going with this crossbow thing, man. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
21, and I'm gonna hit it. Where do I go? For 6 damage.
That kills it.
Nice.
These little guys didn't have very many hit points.
Yeah.
Now you guys are in a room with a bunch of like posters hanging on the walls with various instructions written for the kobolds. Most of them are like, don't forget to gather food, get enough water for everybody. Most of them are very simple things that, like chores lists almost that you would leave for children. You know what I mean? And then there's a big set of metal double doors. And carved on the outside of it in kobold handwriting is just the word mother.